Oh my goodness, you're first. I can't believe it.
Hello there.
I promise I'll be there. I promise I'll be there. Dang, that was fast. I feel like I barely walked around. Welcome. Let me lower you down. The ads have just finished. Time flies. Wow, really fast, actually. Hi. Hold up, I'm seeing light. Am I that bright? No, there's no way. I'm seeing a bunch of blue light here in my face. Is it my screen? Oh gosh, lag. Never mind. Let me scroll up here. Katie, congrats on first. Elku, third. And Baldy, second. Hi, Baldy. Welcome. Path, welcome. Mateo, hi, Mateo. Hopefully y'all are doing well today. Wolf, hi, Wolf. Wolf, how you doing? How's everyone doing today? On this fine Wednesday. I promise I won't go overboard. Well, I can't. But I promise I won't do too much today. I only put one thing in the title today. That way I actually have something to do that I can actually manage. Why didn't I hear Tundra's entrance sound? Did something break? Hold. Did I break something? I must have broke something. I was expecting a pipe to fall just now and I saw Tundra's name, but nothing played! Crying, actually. Maybe I forgot to close it? No, did I? I don't think I opened it. Did I? Maybe I didn't. You get the launch edition? It's mine, yes. By the way, Mateo, did you ever find out why you competed in that race that you were doing before? The placement in that race that you were doing before? But how's everyone doing today? Hopefully all are doing well. Sir, now is not an appropriate time to talk about your bike. Karen, it's a dire statement here. This is important. You're hoping this stream wouldn't go up the rails for lack of management. It's crazy. In a 4.5K. Okay. It's not bad. Pretty good. So Wolf, I might as well just show you. I had a vision this morning as I woke up from my sleep. And I was like, I think I know what I'm going to do for this quarry. And I think I finally mastered the art of the quarry. It's so much better than it was yesterday. I actually put decals in this thing. So I immediately woke up today and I was like, you know what? I'm finishing this. At the one spot, I'm finishing this. I didn't finish, like, you know, the actual ending portions, but I finally found out what was wrong with the walls. And I just had to put a surface on the wall that made it look textured. And now we have a fully functioning quarry that actually, like 10 minutes ago before I started streaming, I was like, oh, there's no ore in this place. I may or may not have just drawn ore into the place. So I just built this without really realizing what was there and what wasn't there in the process. But now there's actually coal. I'm actually making profit for the first time in my life. When all few candy. Yesterday, I was hinted about that actually, about Few Candy, about her build, but I didn't finish seeing it. I just said, you know what? I'm just going straight for it. I'll do something similar. The only thing is, I did it in Daysport. I forgot what it was like in or what I did in Daysport, so I had to kind of relearn myself and how to make this thing, well, redo this thing rather. But I think it came out pretty nice so far. And now all that's left to do is actually build the train yard and then the actual connection, or rather, freight yard. Yeah, the cool thing about this freight yard is that I actually have a train here. Also, my simulation speed is... No, it's OBS. My simulation speed was never this low until I opened OBS, which is so odd. That's actually really odd. Or is it just this part of the city that just makes it slow down? It actually just might be this part. Because there's so much cars in here, there's so much traffic. But once I go over here, the simulation is relatively normal. Hold. We've got an... Hold up. Eustace, we got a problem. Eustace, we have a problem. Something's wrong. Something's very wrong. Hold. Wait a second. Where is the traffic light? Hold. Something's very wrong. District call. Wait. Hold up. Which district are we talking about? Oh, dig. Oh, I forgot about that. Hold up. Eustace, we have a problem. So you're working fine, but what happened to the diamond? Also, my frames. Oh my gosh. Is this the reason why I'm lagging so much? The traffic light's missing. Or half of the traffic light's missing. However, together. I can't even see the traffic light. Hold. We have an actual problem here. It's all gone. Half of the traffic lights there. My voice is cracked bad. Wait. Half the lights there. This one's not even here. And why are the people here? Oh gosh, we have a situation. And you're not even stuck. You just stopped. This is supposed to be green the entire time. Hold. I wonder if this is a bug with the whole ass or with the traffic light. I wonder. I'm gonna try to remove. It's definitely. There's definitely a bug. Something caused a problem with when it came to the traffic lights. Was it the grouping? I'm not too sure. Feeling about the Skyscrapers and Supply Chain DLC and I'm so excited. The real excitement comes from the Supply Chain DLC. Well, I mean, Skyscraper's cool too. Don't get me wrong, but Supply Chain? That one is, honestly, probably one of the best DLC. One of the best small DLCs, I should say. Out of all the other DLCs, like Urban Promenades and the whatnot. Bridges and Ports is not a small one; it's a massive one. So I will say that. Katie, not the pathetic. The 10 stream watch rate. That's not pathetic. It's just right as well too. It's a monster. It's weak. It's just everything I need to glue itself to the road. That's funny, actually, Mateo. They put one of those monstrosities in my hometown. I really love it so much. These divergent diamonds. However, I seem to have a issue here. And I actually... Is it you that I clicked? This is very odd. It might be a weird... It might be a weird bug that I might have to tell Brucey. Because Brucey gave me a little bit of early access from his traffic light, next to traffic light update. So when you group lights together, or rather you have the ability now to group 2 or more traffic lights together to form, you know, one unified road or one unified intersection. So since this diamond is 2 separate nodes, I can now time them, which is great, honestly. So I'm gonna actually hold. I can't click you. So something's up. Something's up where I can't click things. Edit phase. Edit phase. Turn. Go. Go. Yield. Okay, perfect. Brucey, I'm not sure what happened. I loaded the game, but the traffic lights at the diamond disappeared. They all despawned. I'm not sure if that's a bug when it came to grouping. Well, the other group stayed, actually. These ones down here. This one's still... Not you. This one's still here. There's just a lot of people waiting to cross the street, which I probably should add a longer timer for, because that's kind of a ridiculous amount. A little bit. Britain Long Moment, welcome. You built one of these IRL. Do tell. Do share such interesting information. But welcome. Welcome. You and Twitch play favorites, and it's not me. Oh, Katie. No, that's not true. I play favorites all the time. Towards you. Really? Let's see. So I'm gonna go to forward. Add another phase here. Because you don't really see too many diverging diamonds, honestly. I wish there were more that I would see, or that I could see across the area. I forgot to make you turn by default. I should make this an only lane. I don't know why I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did actually, and it's reverted. Oh, this is before I lost a save. Uh-huh. It's not real. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be at all. Cool ranch. Thank you for the lurk. Wolf, you want to be a real person? You want to be a real... Well, let me just add this traffic light junction here before I continue here. I don't like that bikes are allowed to pass through here, to be honest. I'm gonna set you to yield, just for the bikes. It's odd that they can. Kinda hate it. Let's see. And you should turn by force. So there should be 5. Revert this one back. Fix you, allow you to turn. Not you. You. That should be fine. Yield it, actually. Which would be fine. This should be an only lane. I need to fix that. There's also one more phase that I added afterwards, too, which I don't remember. Was there only 2 phases? No. You're green. You're green. One more phase for this one to go straight through, which is this phase. Allows it to go straight through. And then another phase to allow them all to blend together. Okay. You're in construction. You just built one in Seattle. Ooh, Seattle. You want to be a real boy. Oh, I got you. Wolf. Let's go to an area that I actually just built. Oh, perfect time. It's school time. Hold up. We're gonna find ourselves a little wolf. Timothy. Perfect. Think I'm a wanderer. Yeah, I'm a wanderer. Around. But yes, do have a good lurk. Cool ranch. Cool rancho. Let's see. Edit phase. I'm pretty sure there are 3 phases to this. Because I want this to say hold. Okay. I want you to go forward, and I want you to go forward as well. Second phase, I want you to go forward all the way through. So this phase is just for the middle, and then the last phase yeah, the last phase is just for this one to go through. So this one should be yields, more or less. I don't think I'll allow it still. I don't think I'll allow it. Just for the kicks and whatnot. But how's everyone's day going so far? While I'm sitting here yapping, I allow you to pass through entirely. But you go through, decrease you down to 30 seconds is fine. And that should be all. That should be all phases. I feel like I'm missing a phase. I'm probably missing a phase 4, to be honest, because this one can go all through the entire time. Yeah, you know what? Phase 4. Just for you. And I'm the wanderer. Yeah, wanderer. I'm going around. Yeah, I'm the wanderer. Yeah, I'm a wanderer. Let me see there. Okay, good. But this should allow for easier transportation. Now, I know I said the title says rail yard. I'm not finished with this yet. That's why it says attempting. But I assure you, the rail yard will come next after this. Because once I get the rail yard done, I wasn't finishing before. I really want to get this train connected. To at least pass through here and maybe even have a few lines run forward and curve alongside the outside here. Because I want to put a little... I want to get this train line running, basically. However, I don't have too much time today compared to yesterday. Okay, back. Back again. Now for this phase here. Custom phase. Adjustments. The question is, why are you showing that phase? And only in 3 phases? When I clearly put 4 over here. There's 4 phases there.
Hello there.
Code. Hi, Code. Welcome. Hold. So I phase. What are you doing? And why can't I see you? Why can't I see you? Yeah? The funny thing is, if I was crazy rich, I wouldn't even buy a hypercar. I'm not gonna lie. If I was insanely rich, I would live the most average life you would ever see. I would be walking around existing like nothing ever happened. I don't think I'd want to live a bougie life, to be honest. It sounds like too much of a hassle. You know, I just want to wake up, I don't know, do something boring. Plant in a garden. Heavens no when I read a book. Oh, absolutely not. No. I like not that kind of rich. No. I don't know. I think I do something really simple. I don't think I do too much. You're gonna yield. I'd probably just buy a. It is a different diamond. The traffic lights broke, so I'm re-adding them while I'm here. I fall in love. But chickens and maybe a donkey? No, I definitely get a cow. I definitely get a cow. Phase 2. What a lovely song. I'm not taking care of a cow. Who said you were? Polly. Hi, Polly. Welcome. This is what I come here for. For me not going at all intended what I'm intending. Wow, my tone just failed to work just now. My lord, I should not speak again. That was bad. That was horrible. Now my voice just cracked. Oh my gosh, who am I? What am I? That was awful. Who was it, by the way? Huggy Bear. Welcome. Look at Discord. Let's see. I beg your pardon. Wait, where in Discord, Brucey? Let's see, scrolling. You don't know me. City Talk? Oh. I must be blind. I'm 100% blind. Oh, so is that your green wave feature? Or rather, wait, that looks different. That looks very vibrant, actually. Let's go by. Well, what is that yellow? What's that yellow box up there? Yes, you are blind, 100%. Would you buy a farm? No, I'm no farmer. I don't think I have all of the skill within me to take care of a bunch of animals on a farm. Oh, okay, that's good. That's actually great, Brucey. Because I don't know what that cow is saying, but it's in Polish, and it makes me smile every time. That's what I was wondering. Polly, thank you for the cow, the Polish cow. Oh, that is really good. Because that's one thing I was wondering. How do you know which one's your lead light? Oh my gosh, Carnage.
Hello there.
Carnage. Oh my goodness.
Bye bye.
Photon, hi and bye. I will try to translate. Oh, what am I doing here? That phase is good. I'm missing one more phase. Yes, I'm missing one more phase. Turn. You're always turning. Just yield. One more phase, which is this guy here, and is that right? That seems wrong. That seems wrong. No, it's right. It's correct. I think. You know what? Let me just test it out and see what happens. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Maybe. And now I just group these two back together. Wait a second. Create group? Wait a second. So you do belong here. You do belong here. And then you are missing. So I'm gonna join you? Hold. Play. Okay, I think that works now. Bikers ruin all the fun. They really do. I don't know where these guys are going here, but they're also ruining my fun, and I don't really much appreciate that, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait a second. I forgot to put timers. I completely forgot to put timers. That's a whole 300 seconds, isn't it? Yep, yes it is. That minimum duration is way too long, bud. Way too long. Now this should be at least 6-second timer. And you lastly, there we go. Okay, I think it's working correctly. I think it's working correctly now. I think it's working correctly now. Yes, keep. Okay, no, that's right. That's correct. Okay, that's correct. Guys, there is no crosswalk here. Stop. Stop. You know what I should do is put a underpass, because I can't stand it when they walk through here where there's no crosswalk. All of y'all need to stop jaywalk. Should I put a bus through here? Do they need a bus line? Like actually. What's up with you guys? You guys have a problem with me? Save? Yeah, you're right. Before I save, actually, I edited this off, or rather, before I crashed and lost my save. So I got to move all this stuff back to the way it was, because before I set it to exit only. But now it appears that is not the case as of yet, and you went wide as well. So this way it stopped all the cars from, you know, staying in one lane. But now it's off-centered, and I don't really much like that, if I'm being honest. I hate it. I hate it. You're supposed to look like this, but you look like this instead. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let me stare at you for a second. Hi, Slick. Welcome. And bike tunnel away from the roads. I should. Don't look. Draw my own. Yeah. I guess I should draw my own. I mean, no, but all these were already drawn in form. Well, I did it, right? I did draw these. I gotta fix these. And y'all still drive recklessly. What was that? I saw you just turn like that. That was horrible. Food. Food. Oh, but I gotta fix all this too. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, but you stop here. Oh, it's pain. Oh, it's so much pain. Oh my goodness. Hold me closer, please. All you say, Tony Dancer. It's Tiny Dancer. I find it funny. I don't even know who Tony is. I'll never know who Tony is. Wait a second. Wait a second. I may just be realizing this, but what are you waiting for? I really should give you a different timer or a stricter timer to change, even when there's nothing here. Hold. So you do have a longer session waiting time here just because of your time being in operating. I should actually change the flow rate. So the weight ratio, when increases, prioritizes reducing wait times, reducing wait times. So I'm gonna actually set you to that and just let the light change quicker through here. Oh my gosh. Oh, are they causing more problems, Katie? It's from Who's the Boss? I don't think I've ever heard that either. Who's the boss? Also, hi, Rookie. Welcome. Aging yourself there. That's funny. Did you ever turn green? Did I ever give you an opportunity to turn green? I probably did at some point, right? Right? You could turn green. It's the next phase. What's up with you? You're 45 seconds. That's too long. Maximum 20. That's fine. You were going to the maximum time. That's interesting, because usually they don't do... Okay, I actually kind of like that. They keep setting it to the maximum time whenever it comes to this setting here. And you should change. You're all clear. So this shouldn't be too much of a hassle anymore. This light's fine. No, it's not. You're gone. Wait. No, you're gone. I think we have a bug here. I think some traffic lights go missing that you've edited. This one disappeared as well, but this one's not grouped. But it's invisible. It is invisible. No, only one set of light works. Only this one works. These two don't work at all. So you should be turn. Nope. Oh, you should just be turn. You should be straight. That should be it. And you should be forward. No, you shouldn't. Hold up. Who are you? You're always turning, which means you're always turning. And you cross. But no, you should turn. I'll set you to yield turn. You should be both forward. I'll put you as a priority to turn, and you're yielding. Not you, but you. You're yielding. And you are just turning and forward while you're just turning. And this one has a crosswalk. No, it shouldn't. That's bad. This one should not go straight. This one should cross. Now we're cooking. See green lights like this. Welcome on YouTube. I don't understand what you said there. By chance, can you speak in English? Don't drink and drive. Let the lights do it for you, you know? Okay, so you go, you go, you go. You cross, and you cross. Okay, that should work now, right? Delilah. Is that what it said? Well, thank you. Well, welcome to the stream. You never seen green lights like this in real life? In different phases like that? Really? Well, there's always a bunch of different phases when it comes to green lights, especially. Now, again, oh my gosh, you set the durations high by default. Why on earth was it set to that high of a value? 32,000 seconds? Wait, that's odd. That's why it's never changing. This is intimidating. Hi JJ, welcome. You've been studying my background audio for a bit while I'm writing something for a planning degree. Ooh, planning degree. Ooh, I am rookie. It appears that when I loaded the game, I had an error message. Actually, if I load Skyve, I think I could show you. It should still be on screen. I had a very odd thing. This one. So I don't know if this is related. Brucey, do you need the log by chance? But I had a data size mismatch when deserializing component null buffer. I don't know if this has to do with the traffic lights, but this is the error that came up when I loaded the game. I'm not sure what this is though. I've never seen it before. Oh, it's just serialization stuff. Okay. Okay. No breaking your heart. Kylie. Hi, Kylie. They usually do. Hi, Arpit. Welcome. What are the mods you were using? They look so useful. This one's traffic light enhancement. It's going to be an update to this mod in the future, to where you can group traffic lights together, so they're all paired together. Look at that. Traffic's gone, except for you. But they're crossing. However, why aren't you turning when you want to turn? Why are you guys Didn't I just fix you? How are you at 0? 25 to 20. I wonder what's causing it to scale beyond the metrics of what this value can enter into. I don't know what it is. Hi Kylie, how are you doing today? So this should now function. Clear. Okay, you're good. You're. Pardon? Don't go breaking my heart. There we go. Go to second phase. This one here. Hold up, wait. The target duration seems. I don't know what it did just now for the target duration. Was it at 1 normally? Those are exponents beyond value that I cannot comprehend. How are you? Kylie, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. How are you doing today? Arpit, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. And welcome. Yeah, the mod is called Traffic Light Enhancement. When you were asking before. Now I'm curious. Well, it seems to be working normally now. What kind of turn was that? The one vehicle I hate in this game, garbage trucks. Garbage trucks and the post trucks, they drive wicked. I don't know what kind of maneuver that was and why you're facing horizontally on the crosswalk. But I just don't know what to say about that. I just don't know. I should give the turn lane its own phase entirely. Hold on. Phase 1 is taking a while. It's taking the max. Okay, it was taking the max time. It's on phase 3 now. Okay, that's good. I don't know why you keep despawning yourself, but this should be fine. I'm happy that they're all using their respective lane though, which is good. Played on the speakers in the grocery store when I was a teenager. When I was playing fast food sim Wolf, I'd have like a whole playlist of just songs you'd hear back in the early, not early 2000s, like late 2000s. I play Party in the USA. It's a vibe. Stay in my corner. So good. I think that traffic light settles, or rather fixed. Let me go back to the one that I actually modified over here. Let me see if this one bugged a bit. It's fine. Maximum 300, that's too long. That might be why the crosswalk is taking 10 years to change. Is there even a crosswalk on here? There is. It's this phase. However, maximum 30, which is fine. Maximum 300. Did I just forget to press save? And that's fine as well. And this one's fine. This one hasn't changed. What about you? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, these ones are fine. Oh, because I set it to dynamic and not fixed. It's dynamic and not fixed. I want it to be fixed. Yeah, all needs to be fixed. I want it to be the setting that I set it towards. Honey, you love me. Fixed. This one's fine. Fixed. Fix all these. There we go. There we go. Fire playlist. Late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, yeah. Watermelon. Welcome. You give me something nice today. Let's find out. You know, sometimes it's just not enough blood to your body that I'm not supplying towards you. What's your blood type? O negative? I hope it is, because I... Ooh. Oh, but that should do it. Now, let's get back on our regularly scheduled program here. Yesterday, we spent 6 hours, almost 7, building our quarry. And this morning, I actually fully finished it. Who was I spending that for? Oh, wait, you're right. Who was I spending that for? Why did I think that you redeemed the wheel, but you redeemed compliment? Am I insane? I think I have dementia. I think I must have dementia. Or some kind of Alzheimer's or something. You know what? Now I'm spinning for Brucey. I don't know. I was spinning for Valkyrie at first because I thought you redeemed the wheel. Hold. Let go. Throw it in the trash can because it's not coming back. There's absolutely nothing down there. Still. I've continued to spin. You really have. My gosh, I've really been. Yeah, we've there are some little paths here that I can't really remove. I can hide them, but that won't prove me anything different. I am not finished placing more detail into this area down here because I am missing some, you know, like simple things like trucks, rocks, and the whole likes of that as well, just not being down here, or rather not being here. However, I don't want to put too many things, you know, because areas like this are usually, or typically, empty until used. They're not always, I mean, they usually are active, but not always like active every single breathing moment of the day. And they're always out and about, so they're not really here that often. So it's good to have a few vehicles like parked up on the side, some maintenance vehicles. I don't know why I put a snowplow here. Just imagine that it's there to shove rocks around. The train is not built yet, which is actually step 2, or rather phase 2. because the train has to connect to the outside world, as well as somehow getting it to pass into industry aisle or industrial aisle. The problem with that is it meets with commuter rail, and I personally don't think I want to add another drawbridge. Double cheeked up. Oh no, it did be Wednesday. Outside world shudders. Agelonius, welcome. I got it right this time. I remembered entirely. Look, South Phoenix Quarry. Does it now? Ooh, going through that mine core. We will, actually. We definitely will. Because this is my own commuter train that has power lines. I've divided... Hold. There we go. I've divided my own commuter from passing on the outside, so freight goes alongside here only. That's why I have a bunch of tracks switching here, so the freight can actually merge here and then merge again onto the other side track here. But also, over here as well, I've added this after I enter stream, having a track here switch and then switch out. So the freight is going to pass on the outside bound track alongside the shoreline, so only freight will pass here. The reason being is because I have my own commuter rail here. This rail is meant to go into the north side station, which will pass in a trench below downtown, as well as this track right here that passes from the south terminal to this terminal. Rather useless train station. However, I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. I think I might actually make this track connect from south side station to, who knows, join back over here and whatnot. Or maybe like a very limited service. Thank you, Tepolonius. But welcome. Hopefully you're doing great today. So this track isn't built. It's not reconnected yet, so that's going to take some time. The only issue is how does freight get through here? Now there are a few methods. Not in New York City, but actually in Washington, D.C. There are a few methods of what they do for... that's Wilmington, hello. There are a few methods that they use for freight to pass within the city. Same thing with Baltimore. In DC, this is actually the freight line, CSX, and Amtrak, and Virginia Express. Rail Express passes through here as well. The VREs. They pass through this track here. They all pass through this curve here. So Virginia and Amtrak pass through here to reach the station, the terminal station in DC, which is right up here. Forward is where CSX, the freight line, passes. They kind of pass through and just go towards a tunnel, passing underneath a small portion of the city, and then coming out over here, which is kind of neat. It's a nice little tunnel too. Look how cute that is. That's so adorable. But this one's very basic. The main tunnel that we're going to look at here is actually Baltimore. Baltimore has a tunnel that passes completely through its entire city along the north side here. So right by the stadium, you'll actually see a whole tunneled service here for freight to pass through. AJ, welcome. Finally home. Welcome. Joe Biden is... I love... You see, Biden was a train guy. That's all I cared about. It was great. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. This tunnel right here is where freight trains pass in Baltimore to get literally around Baltimore. So it would pass alongside the entire north side of the entire city. Where does it come out? I can't tell you because I don't remember. Somewhere here. Yeah, right here. Not there. Hold. Right here is where it comes out. So it passes entirely through Baltimore in a straight line, which is kind of neat. And it comes out right through here, which is where CSX travels, and then goes all the way across, and then goes all the way down to the port and all the areas that it has to go through, instead of just passing, you know, straight through. It's kind of neat. So I think that's kind of the plan of what this freight train would do. Kind of just tunnel its way. Maybe it shouldn't pass on the outside. Maybe it should come like through here and just like have some parts where it shows and then just kind of sneakily just dig it underground. I guess be careful though, because there might be trains under here. But just like, you know, make it pass straight through and then pop up somewhere. Again, I don't know if I should add a drawbridge here. I don't think I should. I think it just might pass underground the entire time and then kind of pop out over here somewhere. And then just kind of join these tracks. Actually, join on the outside, maybe. Shit. Do you know if they rebuild the key bridge? They are rebuilding it. The one that was destroyed, right? It's not gonna be finished until like 2035, I think. What's the plan? Why don't you gotta build a shed back here, inside here, for a nerd like me? Oh, that's good though. I do enjoy me some DIY stuff. See, building a shed. That's quite the vibe. It smells nice downstairs. I'm now hungry. I now need food. Tell me, when will you be mine? Now I don't want to go crazy with the slope or with the grades on this thing. I'm just gonna separate you entirely. Divide. That has canaries. Hold, I'm silly. When will you say yes to me? Also, welcome, Clem. Welcome. Da, 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 da. Hopefully you're doing just so blended today. This game needs more bridges. I think a nice, like a little truss bridge would be so nice in this game. Like, you know, just a simple bridge, just to go over water, go over little spans. A nice little truss bridge would be so nice. Like, simple bridges. Like, sure, we got drawbridges, that's cool. But like, we needed more simple designs, you know? More than bridges and ports. More than that. You're from the area, $6 billion rebuild. $6 billion to rebuild that bridge is... It's crazy how much it costs. Dandy, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, Philip Waffle Wizard. Wow. You're stressed and need hugs? What happened, Katie? Oh, the bank. That's right. I wish I was there. It's amazing. Some of the bridges in DLC are cartoonishly big and overdone. Exactly, you know? Like... I would love me... Hold up. Google, stop trying to dox me. I'd appreciate that. Hold up. I'm just going through two different types of bridges that I would really love in this game. Google, I need you to stop trying to dox me. Please. And a... Make one, dunk, one, dunk, one. This is why I have my tabs on the other side of my screen. Otherwise, they'd find me. You guys would find me every single time I open Google. There was a live notification. Was there? Oh, was it not there? Chief of Katie, can I curl up in your chair while you play cities? In the background? That chair's painful though. I don't know if you like that chair. Ain't no way? What? No, apparently I didn't. And I thought I did, Carnage. And I was so sad. I thought I did it, but I forgot. Apparently. Which is crazy. Oh, with me on my chair. What do you mean I can't see you? Of course they'll see you. Like, bridges like this. You know, just a simple truss would have been good in this game. I would have loved this. Restart everything. Close my entire stream. No, I'm too small. You're not that small. You'd be like this tall on this chair. At the very least. You cover my head. Like, bridges like this are what should have been in this game. I don't know if it's possible for somebody to make this as an asset. But a nice truss bridge. Same with these. Granted, we did get partially something like this. How special? Wait, what? Oh, it's who? Ah, I see, I see. Just me. What bridges for rail do we have? We have nothing. We have nothing. Why are you so irritating? You brighten up my day for some reason. I don't understand. I mean, kinda. Like, I think our highways that we have in this game are based off of the box girder bridge. They're hollow, interior, sometimes have wood frames, but I think that that's what these bridges are in base game. I would love more of these kind of bridges, you know, like actual steel, see more steel, more concrete or anything like that of the type would be relatively nice. But also this. I feel like this should be mandatory for at least every rail in game. A plate girder bridge would be much handy, to be honest. I know you don't. Like a nice girder bridge or just a simple girder in general. Just a series of plates just nailed together. We should have this in game. Like these are just the iconic bridges entirely. Carnage. Oh. Like these are just simple things that should be in this game, and I will argue that until the day they add it. However, it might be a while because actually, wait, hold up. Iceflake said that we're getting an update in February. That's the closest we're gonna get an update towards in this game. But they really should add this bridge, especially this bridge, because I would love to add this over just this small span of water. And look at it, it's so boring. And it's thick. It's literally dipping itself in the water. I don't want that. That's nonsense. That's horrible. I would like to sue. Yeah, Iceflake in their dev diary, they said February is what they're aiming for a bug fix. A series of bug fixes and code fixes and whatnot. So that will be... that'll be a little bit of fun. Where am I? I'm disoriented. That'll be a bit of fun until it happens. But for now, we just gotta live with the bridges we got, the tracks we got, the most basic, boring old stuff that we got. It's not boring. It's just very same. Like, granted, don't get me wrong, they gave us girders. However, they gave us girders in the form of a drawbridge. It's cool, sure, but we need more of this, you know, for every bridge. Like something thin, because I can't stand building bridges and they're as thick as this thing, because they take away the span. Like if I want to build a bridge, the span has to be, like if I want it to be realistic, like a clearance. That's way too high. Hold up, stop. When I'm setting my distance at feet here, and my height at feet, 18 feet should be my clearance for most vehicles to pass underneath without the obstruction of the bridge being in the way. So all trucks should be able to pass underneath at least an 18-foot clearance, because I get 15 being not enough, because 15, the depth of the bridge is not enough for a whole truck to fit, but 18 should be enough. But it's a little bit more than that because the bridge is so dang thick, way too thick. Not in a good way, let me tell you. Not in a good way. You sent those photos? You struggle to identify not just in one color too, especially that. Like, I love it in brown, gray, just rustic colors, you know? Would be really nice. Also, there's an ad about to start in approximately 1 minute. But I want to take a track here. Actually, I'm gonna take 2 tracks here. I'm gonna take one rail that has no power line and one that does have a power line through here, because this is where my yard will start. I'll have my road form a bridge, so the tracks can actually pass underneath, because I don't want this road to be obstructed by the trains crossing, because this road is technically a highway, theoretically a highway. When the moment comes. If you wind up to Durham, North Carolina, bridge only needs 12 feet. That's also a thing with the South. Doesn't the South have a low clearance problem? Like, I feel like a lot of trucks can't fit under a ton of bridges, which is crazy. Just the two of us. Just the two of us, you and I. This should be enough height for a cannery to fit under here. We can make it just the two of us. That should be a good distance as well. So we're gonna have a yard. I should have actually made this more or less distinct. I don't want this to pass through the mountain because I want my yard to start at the bottom. So we're gonna run this track parallel. We're gonna do some rock blasting. I'm also going to pull you up here so I can grab this node. Just the two of us. I also kind of have to add a reversal track here for the train to, not reversal, but a forward. For the train to kind of scale upwards into it. Or also Chicago thing? Really? Do you know if Chicago does a thing like New York? What New York does, I'll wait until the ad finishes actually. It's quite silly. That's fine. That's fine. I'll give you catenary support. Just in case. Just in case. Since the 40s is a thing, that's honestly terrible. Such a far time gap and clearance problems are still a thing. First and shot. Come on, baby. Work it on now. Okay, this should be fine. I'm actually gonna pull you forward just a bit and pull you back. Just so you curve a little bit evenly. A little bit aggressive. A little bit too aggressive. There you go, a better curve. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Toot! Oh no. Mushy's favorite toot. Katie, where are you? There's a toot. There's a little toot. I toot. Granted, I don't think you can hear me, because you might be in ads. There she is. Too many letters. That is a lot of letters. Oh, but let me rehash what I was saying before. That way I can. Ew. You know what? You should be a tunnel. Ugly. Oh my goodness. Why are you so handsome? Maybe it should be a tunnel. Do I dare tunnel you? No, I shouldn't. I can't actually, because the tracks would be awkwardly terrible. So if I'm gonna make a rail yard here, first off, the land has to be flat. I refuse. And anyone, if you're building a rail yard, please make sure your land is flat. No matter what happens, make sure your land is flat. Otherwise, you end up in a world of pain trying to make your rails look nice. At the very least, they'd be horrible. Tundra tunnel? You know what, Tundra? Maybe when I build the entire freight line through downtown, maybe that will be Tundra tunnel. How'd you crash here? Traffic light. I'll fix that problem. I like your letters. You get too many letters to go. Oh my goodness. Just put a screenshot in Discord. Ads are over, but now I don't want it. Hold. Is not real. I don't think I'll find a child working in the coal mine. But at the very least, I can try. Probably not over here. Over here should be fine. I should find at least. That's a Sophie. Ursula. Julia, Selena, Maisie, Ivy, Ida, Derek, JJ, JJT. Even better. Recreate the Lincoln Tunnel here. The Lincoln Tunnel. I'd have no place to put a Lincoln Tunnel, honestly, Carnage. If I destroyed this whole bridge, maybe. Business mission real loud. And over and out. Also, let me see that image that you showed as well. 28 minutes. 28 minutes. Oh, Katie. That makes sense. I can't deny it. I mean, you're right. Oh, a great compliment, let me tell you. A great one. Let me see. Derek calls to me. Like that was missed for the months with those ads. 28 minutes of ads is crazy. I know for a fact that's a Twitch mishap. Because I wouldn't dare sit through 28 minutes myself. So curve you all the way across through here. I should use continuous curve. Back and the rest, that's life. Ignore the slope. We're gonna fix that. Want me to wait? Put one of mine down there just for good vibes. Wait, put one of who? Put one of what? For what good vibes? What are you putting down? Don't put me down. I'm still alive. Don't do it to me, please. In a big ball. And my. Oh, she tooted. Hi, Chloe. Welcome. Well, if you're gonna toot. Hold up, Tundra, I think it's time to play the song. Since we have Tootie here.
A few moments later.
I'm so sorry, Josh, but I have to skip this. JJ. Oh, it's a frictionless wipe. Be here all night. Cross the one ply like I'm gliding on ice. That's crazy. That's such a crazy sentence. A friction. You need more of me sing, Wolf? Oh, that happens every stream. Every stream is a karaoke stream, if I'm being honest. No matter what. I don't think you're allowed to do karaoke on Twitch. I think they banned that. Not banned, but like DMCA'd that. Chloe, wait. Is it the New Year's one? Chloe? And it's a frictionless one. Be here all night. My thighs. I'm numbing both of my thighs like I'm cramping all night. Is crazy. One ply. Not you. You. Okay, I cannot grab you. I will leave you here and never touch you again. I have to borrow one of you. It is Hanli. That's so nice. I'm revolting now against Katie. I can't believe she just said that to me. I can't believe she said this. I can't believe she's done this. No. What even feed? But that's so nice though, Chloe. That's actually so nice. Do tell us all about it. Dude, well, actually, no, you don't have to. But I mean, definitely don't have to. But that is nice though. He's never nice to me. Wow. Wow. Never. I'm gonna revoke back my friend, my what's his name? Omar. I'm gonna take him back. I'm gonna return him back. Not return him. I'm gonna steal him. Okay. Stay the same grade for me, bud. There you go. Come and get him. I will brag about her. We're the last night we're grocery shopping together. Grocery shopping together. Oh, hold up. Is it like a what did you do last night? Is it question? My mouth cannot work today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I must be having a stroke for the longest time. But what am I trying to say? An at-home dinner date is next step after grocery shopping for the groceries. Excitement. Today never works. Oh my goodness. You're not wrong. It does not work. The brain is a hard thing, you know? It's a very, very difficult organ, you know, to comprehend. You spent the night at her place too? Hold. We're getting some... It's getting spicy. Hold. And play City Skylines online. Now, hold up there, hold up. That's a step after JJ. That's... You're thinking too far ahead. That's... Oh, that's... Those are marriage steps, JJ. Hold. This strawberry moon. No reason. Why are there so many notes here? There you go. Fall in love. Strawberry moon. Can I show you implicity side? Yes. Yes, Kate. Oh, that was a move it error. I know it. That was a move it error. Ignore it. It's fine. I'm not gonna crash. As a matter of fact, let me save. It's been a minute. It is Kylie. It is. Tulpa, welcome. You don't know. What button was we? Wait, it'd be best for 3 program. We're making assets CS2. For like try one. Please, anyone. The best way I've heard many people make assets for this game is by using Blender. I don't have Blender. Rather, Blender is free. It's a free program that you can use. It seems easy to use. Granted, I never used it before, but I only use software like Rhino, which is another 3D software. But I don't know if it would support that. Or the files, whatever file you make it out of, should support it. But yeah, most people use Blender when it comes to making assets for this game. If you want to know what happened, translate this. Hold up. It's getting so censored. Hold up. As if nothing ever happened. Coffee. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Like nothing ever happened. I mean, it's just not just got funny. Oh, but no, I'll let you brag about your relationship. Oh, he wants wife behavior without providing husband behavior. I can't believe she just said that. I can't believe she said that. Blender's pretty easy to use, really good program. I think the one thing with Blender is that You just have to make sure that the asset isn't too heavy. So things like, you know, too many, what's it called? Too many triangles or too many edges and whatnot. Because you don't want to really increase the file size of the said asset. So, you know, a lot of people will probably use said assets. Ooh. Am I wrong? Yes. Yes. If I'm gonna use a freight track here to turn around and have it merge here quite aggressively, actually. Da, 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 da. It's clearly triangles. Triangles. The best way to put it is triangles, honestly. Yeah, you don't want too many polygons. That's... I said that without even thinking, and that's the right word. It's polygons. You don't want too many of those. You really don't want to make the asset too heavy. It'll make it kind of undesirable, but also make the performance quite tolling on the game, just a little bit, or ever so slightly. Yeah, okay, yes, Wolf. I didn't even see that sentence. Too many polys, too many polygons. You don't want that. Other than that, though, I mean, go ham with asset making. Just... I would say be careful. There are a lot of assets in the workshop. Not a lot, but there can be some assets in the workshop that can break games. I don't know which ones, but I don't know how they break games either. Or I don't know what they would do, or what those assets do to break the games. But just be careful, I would say, when it comes to making assets. Because if there's one asset that I want to make, it's nothing but signals, which I still have to do. I gotta ask Strategy Nerd if they can import their assets into this game. Because heck, I want to use it. I could use so much over here right now. Get the chance. You are the dancing queen. You're sweet on the sun. Testing and posting of verified assets in a Discord. Yeah, like, see, that's good. That's great what Booty's doing. You can dance, you can drive. So you're perfect. You fit the canary. This side is only for passenger rail. Granted, actually, it's best to disconnect it entirely once it enters into the yard territory. Which I will hold up. You're sinking. Get down there. You gotta be perfect. Are you high up? Good. Fine. So, to make a rail yard, I've left all this space for the yard to be placed down. However, I want the freight, of course, to be bigger than the regular commuter rail. The commuter rail yard will not be big, relatively small, but the freight one... How should I even start out? I want to have a few different subdivisions of track. So, having... one track placement means 8 tracks total. So I want to put 8 tracks here. 8 tracks here. 8 tracks here. How much more space did I leave? A lot. 8 more tracks. Why not? Let's go further down. We're gonna have 32 tracks. We're going to have the commuter one come down on the further span over here. But again, we don't want this railroad to be... Sure, I gave up this much space. I don't want it to be this big, because I still want to build, you know, housing around this whole spot. Just make it feel right. And also, all of those 32 tracks have to meet back into these 2 tracks here. With no catenaries, no power lines, no anything. Again, because this is the freight line coming through here as well. Which makes this confusing, because there's one freight line up here. That looks so nice from far. Wow. Looks like somebody just ate the floor. I should make more of these. There's something in my throat and it's killing me. Getting out there. That doesn't bother me since the moment I woke up. Why is this skyscraper in there? This guy? The little, what are you? A mine shaft? It's the only mine shaft that I could place. Because the other mine shafts are massive. Like, they're wide. Very wide boys. Having like a whole little mine shaft to go down underground. Down under. Granted, realistically speaking, it's probably a bad idea to have a mine shaft by the water. Because you really got to think about the... Not just the water next door in case of flooding, but also the sheer pressure of water can be higher than ground. Usually why they build support beams, because the ground is technically always under pressure because it always wants to crush itself in one direction to form a flat surface. That's why there's those steel beams coming across. But also, water has a sheer force to it that can topple over ground. And also, there's a water table. Granted, in this game, there's no such thing as a water table, but realistically speaking, you shouldn't probably have a mine shaft so close to the water here where a water table could be apparently close by when digging down. But I digress. Enough about realism. Let's continue this whole mess here. Don't get shafted. Remove the
look
link.
at this.
Oh no.
Little old Dava is building a quarry after I
building?
posted my quarry on Discord. SMH.
SMH hen. Hi hen. Also. Hi hen, welcome. How are you doing today? Also, that's a really nice quarry that you made though. I can't lie. The design of it is just so exquisite. Exquisite? Why something like that? Such a nice area. Old man. I do be pretty old, honestly. I may only be 28, but man, do I feel like I'm 72. Okay, I want you to go through here. After due to lurk, enjoy your lurk, hen. But that's great though. One day, I need to build more quarries though, because that's only a stone quarry. Oopsies, that's only a stone quarry, which is kind of a problem. I need other minerals and coal, especially because I have a coal factory. I should probably build one of those. But hi, Jam. Welcome. Amen to that. Were those originals? I still got 3 more on my desk. These things are just so good. They hit different. It's been 27 years. Mind blown I am. Also, good times. Oh my goodness, good times. How have you been? It has been 27 years. You've been good times. The last time I remember seeing your name was Blue. So having these 2 tracks, the goal to making a rail yard, I always found rail yards a bit interesting. Let me go to one real quick. There should be one nearby, actually. Not Cole, not you, but these guys here. I always find sometimes rail yards to be quite interesting, because they just roll the trains down just to let them connect to each other. They don't actually drive the train and park it. It's gonna just let them free roll. It's quite cool, but odd at the same time. But when I build a rail yard, I want to build one track that divides into multiple. Meaning, let me see if I can find a good example here. Like, this one's fine, but it's still just one track splitting. But I want that one track to split open, and then open, and then open. Like this one, actually. This one splits out, then splits out, then splits out. I want it to multiply as I'm building this thing. Also, hi Q. You've kept this very secret. Hi Q, welcome. I forgot to restart Mix It Up, so your Newt didn't play. So sadly. So sad. I've messed it up. I've broken it all. So I want to have 2 tracks here. Police! Police! Help! Police! You got dragged into Marvel Rivals for a whole year? Oh, dang. You're playing Endgame, I see. Was defeating Thanos. Did it go well? My goodness, that sounds like a tough time. I want you to follow this one down here. Oh. How can it be now? How can it be now? Haley? Haley? Hi, Haley. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. How was the rest of Halia? How'd it go? Mayhem, welcome. Shannon, hi. Tabby. Haley. Hold up, it's Call Me 787, by the way. Guys, am I following Haley? That's what I'm gonna say about Haley. Actually, now that I think about it, I think my first interaction with Haley was just her coming into stream and saying, "Gimme compliment or else." And I couldn't do that at all. I'm pretty sure that was the entire thing. Also, hi Tabby. Welcome. Did your first game party and it was great fun. That's cool. That's good. Guys, I'm following Haley. Haley might even play Fortnite in the future. But a Halia player. Yep, Halia. I'm having a stroke. I said, oh my gosh. It's so great. I almost said a Halia player. Haley's a Halia player, as well as may play other games in not said genre. We played games before. We played Repo. We played Phasmo. I've opened my curtains before. Oh, it's dark out there. It's gonna rain out there. My goodness. It's kind of spooky. But hopefully everything was all fun. But if you have to de-stream, please de-stream if you have to. Otherwise, if anyone doesn't know me, my name is Dava. I mostly play City Skylines. We just built a quarry. Or rather, finishing up the quarry. We are now building a train yard into this entire area over here. But I mostly play City Skylines. I have too many hours in this game. I'll put my hand on a Bible for that reference because I have too many. See, hi AMZ, welcome. You definitely came at the raid. See, hi AMZ. Yes, make some dinner. Make some dinner, of course. Oh, I'm so sad because I didn't say the Haley part. Oh, right. But again, Haley, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Too many? I can't believe it. Only a little bit. A tiny bit. Not that much. Only 7,000. Only, you know, 7 hours on cities. 2. Yeah, only like 7 hours. Now, where's Kylie? Kylie is playing... Let me tell you. Kylie, Amy have an addiction to power washing right now. And it's really funny. It's actually really funny. Oh, love to play Repo with Dava. It sounds fun. Repo's a whole time. Repo's a whole vibe. My favorite clip actually of playing Repo was when I was playing with Haley. Because I laugh every time I look back at it because I was trying to get Haley killed on purpose. It was kind of funny. Very pleasant indeed. Hold up. The Chipgate, that's the exact clip. I'm gonna go find it now. I'm gonna find it. Just so I can show it on stream because it was so funny. Oh. I'm pretty sure I saw it. I saw it just the other day. I'm pretty sure it's one of the... If I scroll down and I sort by repo. Here it is. I found it. This is by far my favorite clip when playing with Haley. This character is me in front. So if you don't know, Grandpa was here. Grandpa has a gun. If you make noise, Grandpa will shoot you. So let me pause the music for this. Here's me eating chips to get Haley killed. Also, Haley's British. I should say that first too. A lovely accent, let me tell you. Hi, Chris. Welcome.
Shut Shut up. No, why are you eating so loud? Oh, Grandpa, Darva's over here munching on rice crackers. And he says he wants you to shoot him.
I love this clip. It's just so funny. Just the little crunching and just the...
Shut
the shut up. Oh, it's my favorite. He thought I was scared. Oh. No, that was me. That was 100% me. Also, I did this wrong. Hold. I gotta use move it on this whole thing. Yes, go get food and feed Chatham Pumpkin. So open you wide. Sus. Open you wide, bud. Let me get them tracks spread. My gosh, stop talking. I need to stop talking. Oh, that's a wild sentence. She take care of herself. So having the tracks open up, and then having the tracks that open up, you know? I feel like it just... something so relaxing about it. Oh, you're too close, but I need to push you down, because you need to come into here, and you need to come out into here. Again, just build how you build, ignore everything else, because move it is your best friend. It may look confusing when I'm going to move it, but I promise you, it's going to work. That's what I say, trust the process. If you guys don't trust the process can't be happening, you know? You're not trusting it. So you have to open up, and you have to open up, and you have to open up again. So we get branch after branch after branch. So split, split, split. Keep splitting it. That's the whole goal to track laying. Just keep splitting that split. A little tree branch, you know? And then you just wanna... I might split you again, because there's a lot of splits on this side. Or I could just keep everything on... No, you're too far on the mountain, so I have to pull you down. Hold. She'll never give up. Okay, I'm gonna pull you to the side. Also, you have canaries, and I don't like that. You need to cut that out. But also, I don't want to pull them all too close together, because I still have to grab the node at the other end. So I'm not going to grab these. Keep these ones separated, but pull the ones that you're no longer going to move or agitate too much. Pull them all close together, however you see fit. However, keep in mind, when using move it and you're manipulating the nodes, you need to make space for the nodes that you manipulated, because otherwise you can't grab them. And they'll become a pain to grab in the future. The biggest pain to grab, honestly. Like this one, I wish this wasn't split into two, but there's two nodes between here, which is awful, to be honest. If Tim makes that mod for memory, network multi-tool, and the ability to remove nodes came from that as well, oh, I would love that. Because removing this node here, I would have done it immediately in a heartbeat. First off, fix this. I don't know why you have canaries. There we go. Perfect. So, curve you inward. Pull you. Move it, error. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not panicking. It's fine. Come in. Check it. Let me see. Come me on the line who can. Ooh. Ugh. You definitely should, Katie. I think you should. I definitely think you should. Madrox. Hi, Madrox, and thank you for the 20 bits. Yes, Tim Luca. Yes, Tim Luca. Yeah, that sounds rather painful, to be honest. Are you alright though? Come in. Everything's fine. Just a little bit fine. Now I want these to be kind of close. I want them to be almost touching tips. Because, you know, freight rail, they're relatively compact. You should drink some water or else. Or else. Right, they're relatively compact. They can be really rolled up next to each other. Whenever, you know, you just don't want too much space between them because then it'll be a little bit awkward. I mean, you can't put space between it, but let me curve you in here as well. Just keep splitting. Just keep splitting. But hi, Madrox. How you doing? And just keep manipulating the nodes as you go. Make them curve in a nice and organized pattern. And you'll get yourself a rail yard in no time, let me tell you. All you have to worry about, once you finish this, you just gotta detail it. And honestly, that's probably the hardest part about making a rail yard, is the entire process of detail. Well, no. The hardest part is doing, oh my gosh. The hardest part is using Move It to get everything in line. Because sometimes it can be overcrowded and you can't see what you're doing at all. It's like right now, having to move all of these tracks and put them just in place of where you want them to be. And then later on down, you have to do the other half as well and pull all of these into. 8 tracks is not a lot. I could use more. I could fit more, so much more. This might have to split up into more. To be honest, a lot more. But you might have to be in pulls. Oh, you can form so many more tracks. So this quadrant forms 3 that branches out into 2 more, so 6 more, or rather 8 more. I could do 8 more on this side. This might be too many. I think I'm gonna curve you short because this yard will get too big. I also need this yard to be functional, so I actually will need an actual, you know, yard. Not a trace for this thing to work. Now this could fit easily, sure. I could just, you know what? I'll save this 4th track that goes directly to this yard. The fun thing about this that Tygon did with these rails is that you can take them and just borrow a track and kind of just plop it in there. Make sure it doesn't, well, make sure it snaps though before you do it, but make sure the tracks don't overlap another track, or else you get a really uncomfortable position. Like here is fine. Even if it's curved, it's fine. The train will still spawn on it. And bang, you got yourself a little functioning yard track, and trains will actually park here. It's quite cool. I like it a lot, how that works. Makes me excited for Transfer Fever 3 when it comes out. I will say this, I will play Transfer Fever 3 when it comes out, and I will just be placing down a ton of tracks. I'm not gonna lie. Everything else, what's a road? What's a bus? Buses. Oh my gosh, ew. No. Heavens no. I'm gonna place on so many tracks with signaling. Oh, it's gonna be so great. I got right, and then I saw her face. I'm a believer. I'm actually gonna split you up just a little bit. I'm gonna give you some space. So I'm gonna pair these guys up and pair these ones up separately, just to signify that they're a different set of tracks. However, I'm gonna move all of these trees out the way. I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. Also, you have canaries. I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a believer. Oopsies. And that is how fast. Okay. Oh, how do I make you look normal? Do I pull you forward? Do I pull you backwards? Or do I branch you out from here and have that branch out as a branch out? Maybe I should make you look more branchy. I think I should make you look more branchy. Like this. And do you like this? It's just so hard to find the node when it's like this. This is probably the hardest part about making a yard. It's all in finding the different nodes to place around. And doing like this. That's more branchy. I like that. Making you curve this way. And then making you curve a little bit more inland. And then having it split and then split. Now, this is one track where I need an actual node to be placed in because it's uncomfortably too close. And you can't really just move it to shimmy it in there without making it look odd. So I'm actually going to pull you out real quick. I enjoy giving Dava my money. Tundra,
I enjoy giving Dava my money.
Tundra, thank you for the resub for 14 months. Actually, 14 months. My goodness. It's been over a year since it has been, actually. Man, that's crazy. That is kind of crazy. But thank you for 14 months, Tundra. This anti catenary snob. No, no, no. I love all kinds of rail. Except for... I love all rail. Except for that dang pesky old diesel bound trains that run under catenary poles. That makes me cry. I'm looking at you, Boston. Mark. In some places, Mark, I'm looking at you. All those dang commuter lines were using their own trains in the wrong positioning. It's so... I hate it. I hate it. It's such a painful thing in my eyes. You ever think that Canada should have catenaries? Their GO trains are all diesel, right? They use their... I forgot what their diesel trains are called. But they have like cab trains and whatnot. I do like Toronto's rail, or rather their trains. I like the way they look. But part of me wishes... What if it was catenary, you know? I never got this shit. Oh no, that was fine. I was trolling. I was trolling. She wasn't causing me no issue. She trolls about it a lot, but she'll never want to admit. Over here. View outwards here. You inwards here. This should be This should suffice for now. Dream a little dream of me. I think a little troublemaker. No. Katie's no troublemaker. She just likes to rile me up. But it's always of good intentions. I feel like I started seeing less and less troublemakers appearing in streams as of late. People have been less really chill. I'd say so. There haven't been too many. There really hasn't. I think the era of... Not era. There has been a few. You know, like people that would come in and, you know, kind of troll. But not really troll in like a city's kind of way, you know? They don't want to start problems. It's more people that just join randomly and just be like, make a bad joke and then get themselves banned out of nowhere. Or not really out of nowhere, but just appear and disappear, you know? Make new accounts just to make horrible stuff. That would cost money. Ontario doesn't like to invest in infrastructure. I do think the diesel's better for Canada though, because of all the snow. I think they would have more maintenance problems if they didn't have catenaries. So I think that's the one time where I would say that they're probably fine with having nothing but diesel-bound trains. Because catenaries mean maintenance, and having a change of temperature from being sub-zero cold and all that wind and snow, especially on the poles themselves, and having the expansion and contraction of the wires, I think it's good. Dream a little dream, dream a little dream. Hi Realm, welcome, welcome. Spinning. Wait, Oddbot sending links to free RAM for subscribers, but no one has joined. It's had weird lead. Free RAM. Why haven't been banned yet? Tantra. Hi Realm, welcome. How you doing? You doing well today? But man, free RAM. Hey, if I didn't know about the RAM, or rather, if I was gullible enough to go to a free link that's posted on a stream, being like, free RAM here to all the subscribers, and I was really hungry for some RAM, oh, they know where to go. They go to City Skylines. They go to City Skylines. That's kind of smart, actually. He always censors me. I can't just stream excessively. They're always there. They're always watching. Running down the avenue. Need some money. Oh, Katie, 1 minute.
Say less. I
She
want
even
to
told me
time
today.
you up.
Was that Damir? I forgot Damir. Hey. Please tell us why. Just today, she said I'd never get married. So sad. So sad. Another silence. Damir. This can open up into 4 more. Shoo, why not? Open up to 4 more. Mod chat? Oh, let me see. I did. Yes, I did. I saw that message. I was saying, do you know what the plan is? What you're going to do? Are you going to go to the doctor? Because a hairline fracture is not great. Not great. And maybe if you go to the doctor, you can go in the little bed. You can go in the comfy bed, get some sleep. Everybody smiles at you. But yeah, I think that might be a good idea, even though it's still being contemplated. Because being a head fracture like that sounds painful. I do. I don't know how you do it. I can't. I hate the hospital. The hospital is a terrifying place for me. That's the last place I don't want to be. If there's someone wrong with me, I'll tank it out. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do hospitals. Like, if there's a few things that I'm scared of, it's the eye doctor, the hospital, and planes. Those three things terrify me. I remember you this way. Please tell us why. So long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue. Mr. Please can be with you. My voice seems comfortable. She likes the bed. She likes the beds in there. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. The eye doctor. Entry for glasses. Exactly. I am relatively terrified of the eye doctor because I fear that he's going to say to me, Dava, you're going blind, and this is it. You only have 5 days to see color. He wouldn't say that, but I mean, he might as well, right? At that point, I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to be something to happen. It wore off, but I have a headache. Yeah. Run your brow fracture. That sounds painful, though. Really good food. Oh my gosh. Move it. What's wrong? Are you okay? Like, are you actually okay? Are you going to keep causing me problems here? I understand I'm using Move It too much, but I need you to calm down a bit, please. This is a good start. So one track opens up into 12. Off to a great start. That's something similar. But years ago, he was in hospital for a week or so. So I hope it's not too painful. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna need like double this. Double and a half, 1.5 times more. No, having this much should be fine. Maybe I'll make one of them end early and then one of them continue. Yes, actually, I'll make this one end early. This one will keep going straight for a while before it has to merge back. Turtle mode dizzy when I queue up 911. I was like, please no. Not 911. The turtling though. No. JJ. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note, but don't worry. So you opened up. I need you to open up to form, what is it, 8 total? 8 tracks are fine. 8 tracks are fine. Let's go with 8. Don't worry. Fredo. I said it out loud. It's a lurky hello for a reason. I gotta stop doing that. I love this song. It's just such a calming song. Don't worry. I can't do that. Oh, that was going to delete someone else's message. That's true. That's very true. I hope you heal quick before I start erasing messages. That's the last thing I want to do, you know? I don't like censoring you guys, unless I have to. I'm kidding, I love censoring you guys sometimes. It's really funny. Look at me, I'm happy. So I want you to come a little bit closer to me, bud. And curve inward. Like so. Recall me, I make you happy. Like so.
Say less. I want to time you out.
JJ, I don't believe you. You couldn't delete it. If you could. JJ. You got no style to make you smile, but don't worry. But Will you rest today, Katie? Or will you still go to the doctor by chance? Your face will frown, because we don't want to be having a fracture and then having that like kind of build up, you know? Don't worry, be happy now. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Remove you, please. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. There really is no rest. There really is no rest at all. Let's see. This should be a fine amount of tracks. I don't think I need more than... How much is here? 12... Hold up. There's only 20. That's a lot less than I thought. There's only 20? Well, no, I'm gonna put more on the rail yard, so it's fine. It's fine. Actually, I might use 2 different rail yards here. I was debating on using this one. This one's only a maintenance shed, however. Oh, there is this one that I can use for the commuter one, actually. That's not bad. Oh, actually, wait, does that have the attachments? It does. So this one could be for the maintenance, or for the commuter rail. Having this as a little maintenance, or... You know what was great? In CS1, I believe it was Revo. If Revo can add this stuff back... Hold up, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Is there an easier option? Is that a train? Oh, on the tram. Can I search for Revo in here? You know what? Just search for Amtrak. I'm sure I'll find Revo's name under here. There we go. Revo has these buildings. These rail yard assets that were just perfect. Like these here. Let me see if I can find the one I'm looking for. Like maintenance facilities, overhead cranes for all the trains and whatnot. Revo had everything. Like the whole maintenance hall. Where is it? It's not? Even at a substation. My goodness indeed. Packers. Hi, Packers. Hopefully you're doing well today. And the rail yard, but you know what the best thing was? Hold up. I gotta find it. It was the... I don't know if it's a track. I don't know if it's a unique building, but... Is it under road or is it under train? I'm assuming road because technically it's a road in CS1. Technically. Also these. Oh my goodness. Revo. Revo, please. I'm begging. I beg of you. If you are here, if you can hear my words, if somebody can send this, what I'm saying to Revo right now as we speak. Revo, is it possible? That's the first question. Is it possible to do? Second, when? When can we get girders on bridges and trusses on these dang bridges with different colors, might I say? Look at this thing! Let me stop. I'm not here for that. These inspection rails, inspection pits, these tracks here were perfection. They had, you can see under the trains as well. Oh my goodness.
Type 4 diabetes.
Type 4.
I have type floor, type flour, type hour, type sour, type power, type mower. Right.
Gordon's gonna be.
Listen up, you utter donkey. For your type flour recipe, you'll need a heaping spoonful of common sense. Oh, wait. You're fresh out of that, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Then just add a bucket of confusion.
Oh, okay.
And mix it with enough stupidity to make a batter that would even make a pig sick. Cook it for precisely 0 minutes because it's already a bloody disaster.
Oh, goodness gracious, Hen. Thank you for the 100 bits. And Gordon will forever that one, he just said you're out of common sense entirely. Oh, cool. Thank you for the lurk. And thank you for the 100 bits. These ads are so good. They're great. Like they're just so nice. Like my goodness, if Revo and all these assets too, like the little different designed tracks, like these are the ones that I want to place. Like just smooth asphalt over the track so you can just see the rail and nothing else. And like different kinds of, these were peak. Also, an ad is about to start and approximately just now. Did you hear that Via Rail Canada ordered 32 train sets from Siemens powered? Did they?
No.
No.
I can milk you.
That almost, the no sounded like it answered my question. And thank you for the 250. No. But did they order chargers? Really? Oh wait, Via Rail, right? I did see that actually. Via Rail did. I've heard that Via Rail is plagued with problems with their chargers because of the temperatures or different readings. And thank you for the lurk. Oh, it even comes with these ones also have this too. Is it powered? A non-electrified and electrified. Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, this will be a little bit over. Prepare yourself for a few more errors by Move It. Do you guys want a prediction about how many times the Move It error will pop up on the screen? Because I have a feeling it's gonna be like 7 more. You canceled? Okay. Now, Katie, I'm gonna need you to. What are you using? Are you using anything to, like an ice pack or anything, or of the sorts? The last time you had a hairline fracture was when you fell. Or do you think you're gonna go to the doc? Okay, that should be fine. Prediction started? Oh, wait, somebody actually made a prediction? Oh. Tomorrow's 1 year since breaking my. Oh gosh. Was this meant to happen? Is this? Oh, I asked for one. Did I? I probably did without realizing. Oh. Here comes the sun. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Here comes the sun. It's alright. Okay, review across. Not the 1 year anniversary of your head getting a fracture. Oh goodness gracious. Is it really tomorrow? Oh yeah, it is. Because I guess the last time you came, or during this time, was January 6th. That was when we met Haley, right? If I remember correctly. When we met Haley IRL. Went to get some food at the place. At, what is it called? Do I dare say it? So I gave a prediction. Did I say literally? Oh, it's 10 days before? Oh, okay. Oh, wait, you fell a different time, right? Or was it a different time? You fell twice. So your face is all yellow and green. Ah, okay. Oh, that's right. It was a Christmas. You fell. Okay. I'm remembering. It was a Christmas. And then January. Yes. Okay, I remember now. Sun, 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 here we come. sun, here it comes. Long 5-track. What's the difference between you and you? 6-track bypass? You're also a bypass. Am I confusing something? Maybe I am. I'm not seeing it. They look the same to me. 5 out of 6 tracks, 5-track. You have 6? You also have 6. And 5. I'm just blind and I can't see what I'm seeing, but I'm pretty sure you're both the same thing. It's tricky. I saw you open Tricky Tower. That's fine. I'm just gonna miss Shannon screaming the entire time. Oh, it's so sad. With your no Haley. Did Haley already uninstall the game? It's alright. It's alright. There should be enough space. On a scale of city space, it's quite the girthy yard. Well, it's quite thin actually. The tracks are just very tightly placed or tightly knit between here. However, I'm still missing. I'm just gonna use move it on these. I'm not gonna draw more track because it'll be too tedious. Or, I mean, it could be wood. Yeah. All depends on what. Does it now? Now hold yourself. Hold your horses there. Hi, Nico. Welcome. Should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. How you doing today, Nico? Wake me up. Don't do it. Thank you. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that eye. Before you go. Also, what value did you put on these predictions out of curiosity? 1 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 plus. 10 plus would be crazy. Ah, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Back some good grades. Ooh, good grades. I'm doing quite alright, Nico. I'm doing quite alright. I might actually sing this song, so prepare your ears for the worst. Prepare your ears for the atrocity that's going to come out of my mouth just now. I'm going to apologize as of right now. Sean! Hi, Sean. That time it actually got me. AMZ! I cannot believe you did this to me. I cannot believe you did this to me, AMZ. I can believe it. Who am I kidding? Here I am trying to hit that high, and I've been silenced. Silenced. I have been. I can't hit it anymore. It's so sad. You finally got your points worth. You finally got your points worth of that no song, no singing one. Nico, thank you for your lurk. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna put this freight track to run alongside this mountain here. Just kind of hug it. There's no need for it to pass between. It ain't gonna do much, really. Oh, you know what? If this is going to be Ore Valley, I might as well put another quarry here, but make this one minerals. That seems silly. That seems ridiculous. Maybe I shouldn't do that. That seems ridiculous. Is it though? Maybe. Either way, I'm just gonna put one track here. I typically like it when freight rails only have one line rather than multiple, or 2 or 3 or however many. Because one-tracked freight is just so synonymous of America. Causing delays, causing mass problems with Amtrak. Oh, it's just so terrible, but also amusing at the same time to see them all just go down on one track. And having it multiple curves decrease my speed? Decrease
Hello there.
efficiency? Who am I kidding? This is America. This is America. Instinct. Welcome. Welcome. How you doing? You ever turn up pasta? What kind of pasta? I was washing up. Not today. Not today. I ran so fast in my life when you heard me say that I was going to sing this song. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. I can't even sing Stevie Wonder. Oh. Crying. Actually crying. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. Oh. I'm trying my hardest not to sing this song. Oh, but hopefully you're doing well, Predator. Let's see. Here it comes out around. You're gonna open up quite far. As long as you two are in the same hill, this merge shouldn't be bad. The reason I always say, by the way, to build your yards on a flat surface is because you never want to build on hills. Whenever you build on the hills and you just move it, you get these disgusting humps. And the humps turn out to be relatively bad unless you pull the node in the exact spot where it joins. Example. You want to pull the main node all the way down to where it would join further here, to where it forms a straighter line here. You just can't pull it or else you get the deformity in the track. Also, you cannot pull the host node, otherwise you deform the track by a severe amount and you get this weird hump. So just a little pro tip. Always build a flat surface. Otherwise, you'd have to do all this. I'm building this here because I don't really have to worry about any kind of, terrain because I'm placing this on the same slope. Because that's the merge here. So no matter what I do, as long as it's nearby, it's fine. Just don't pull it out too far. Remember, kids, don't pull out. Wait, hold up. I should end stream. I should end stream. Oh my goodness. Mushroom and broccoli linguine with burrata cheese. That sounds so good though. That's a good pasta actually. Oh my goodness. Don't write that one down, Sean. Don't write that one down. Okay, that should be fine. It's still 2 tracks. Relatively, I need 3 now. So 1 to come off the edge here. I should live with what I have here. So 1 track needs to open up into... You need to pair into 3 and then 6. 6? Yes, 6. Yeah, so 3... 3 parents, 6 children is what the track should make. Do you taxi? I do. I do, Katie. After a long day with work and some other things, can chill and play CS2 and watch your stream. That sounds like a good time. Instinct. That sounds like a lovely time. Welcome. Welcome. Dang. Why? Did you want to play some Tricky Towers? Do you want to play a game? I can sing this song though. Oh, that my delays are finished. I'm gonna make sure you're on flat ground. So you split. Hold. Oh man. When's that multi-tool dropping? Carnage, we gotta wait just a little bit longer. A little bit longer. So I need 3 children. So these tracks need to open up. So 1 parent, 3 children, and 3 step siblings to come out of here. So you. I said stop that. So all of you should form 6, and then I need 2 more. I need a grandparent off this track. So I need you to branch off from here and make 6 more. Okay, it's fine. But wait, Dalvin, guess what? What? I was gonna do it again. Didn't realize it was on cooldown. Good. You're gonna ask if you want to watch a movie or something after stream. Oh, if there's time, there should be time, right? I ended 4. I ended 4. There should be time. A fair and balanced wheel carnage. I have to wonder. No, you can't even see it before it happens. Can you even see the... What's the delay like on my stream, out of curiosity? If I say... You say the letter I, and... When I raise my hand... Alright, hold up. We're gonna do a little delay test here. When I raise my hand, I need you guys to say I. Are you guys ready? Amesy, I didn't do it yet. Oh, it's not bad. Only like a 3-second delay. 3 to 5 second delay. That's not bad. Because yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday was a nightmare. There was a 7-minute delay. It was impossible to watch stream at that point. It was actually disgusting how much of a delay that was. That was horrible. To be exact, on your end, you could see that. Only a 2-second delay, that's not bad. For now. I haven't dropped a single frame, but I shouldn't say that out loud or else they might come for me. The Twitch frames will come for me. Oh gosh, terrifying. Oh, there's 2 nodes in here? Yikes. Oh, yikes, that's bad. I don't like that. I'm so tired of being around. Let me fix that. I don't want 2 nodes between here. I just want 1 straight node through here. Drag it out. Just pull it out. Get some less nodes through here. Be a little bit easier. My latency is 1.2. Dang! You know, if only my internet was a little bit more, you know, stable, I'd maybe stream in 2K, or rather 1440p resolution. I don't know why they said 2K. 2K sounds weird to me. But I don't know, last time I did by accident, and that was a nightmare. That was a very bad nightmare. In case some of you guys have little 1440p monitors. That'd be kind of nice. However, I think streaming this in 2K and watching in 2K while playing City Skylines is probably bad for your GPU. Probably pretty bad for your GPU. You're not straight. What?
Bye-bye.
It's probably fine. Alku. Alku. I hope you have a good rest of your day. No one knows what that means? Okay, so Amesy. What 2K means is that there's literally double the revolution. Revolution? What? Double the resolution of... Double the pixels from 1080p is what you're watching this probably on right now, is 1080p. This is crooked still. There's an extra note here, isn't there? Oh, there is. You. And you. Oh my gosh, that's 1 error. That's 1 error. I'm so tired of being alone. So tired of being alone. I'm so tired of it. That's 2 errors. Oh my gosh, it happened so fast. Okay, hold up. That was quick. That was actually terrifying. You know what? That error actually scared me because it moved my game in a weird pattern, and I didn't very much like that. 4.2. What is this resolution? Now, this resolution, Amesy. What you're probably looking at stream right now is in 1080p or 720p. Resolution is how clear the stream looks to your eyes, or rather... That was good. That was good. You got me. That was good. I can't lie, that was pretty good. I agree, Carnage. Adorn, I adorn. Welcome. Yes, 2560 by 1440 compared to your normal resolution. I gotta stop saying revolution. Resolution. Who am I revolting against? Resolution of 1920 by 1080p. That's how many pixels you have per length and width. My goodness. That was real good. Stills. Hi, Stills. Welcome. Oh my goodness. I swear I'm having a stroke. There's Haley. I was gonna say, and Haley's not playing. Okay, you're also gonna form into 6. So I need 3 children and 2 stepchildren. 2? 6. So I need you to form 3 belongs on the outside. Ugly. Oh my goodness. Why are you so handsome, Chris? Let me tell you. That man, Chris, handsome. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Suck it to me, 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 suck it to me. Just a little bit. Okay, I got 6 kids. I need now for these things to join, and then we should be all good. Dafa Jr. Katie wants to request a song if you keep ignoring. Wait, did she? Oh, wait, did she have before? Oh, what song would you like to request, Katie? The revolution will be televised. You can't get mad because your sound alert is even better. I can't. I really can't. They plotted against me. They're the revolution. You know, that's what it is. Twitch chat is the revolution that's against me. Hold up. Every time I hear this song, I gotta play this song next. Perfect. I got you. I got you. But before that, I'm playing the Will Smith version. I gotta do it every time. Remember. And please forget me not. Skip. That's the wrong song. I meant to press Men in Black like an idiot. I mean, getting jiggy with this not bad either, but I gotta skip it off principle. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Scared me. Oh, can it be now? Oh, can it be now? Lance Billion, welcome. How was the rest of the stream? What were you playing? Were you playing Cities? Welcome. Welcome. My name is Dava. Oh gosh, I just lost my whole script. What was I going to say? I'm so sorry. I apologize. I am scatterbrained right now. Lance, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Let me give you a follow. What were you playing by chance, Lance? What were you getting into? But for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Dava. I mostly play City Skylines. Today we're building a little. I say little. It's quite long. We're building a train yard. This is actually very long. This is too long. But we're building a train yard alongside the whole area. We just built a little quarry here before said train yard. But I hope you're doing just well. How's stream going? It's going pretty well, I'd say. But how are you? How is everything? This might be too long. I might cut you short. I might cut you short. Just because of how your girth is quite long. I can't have that. Like this one has to be completely halved. And then make space for this. Actually, you know what? I can see it. Wait, what did I say? Did I say something weird? That was quite long indeed. I do this so often that I don't know what I say. Did I say something so strange? But hopefully, awkward. I say. But hopefully, stream went just well. But guys, only Lance Billy. You should give him a follow. Welcome to the stream. It's a whole nutshell. Let me tell you, I'm the nutshell. So this yard, it is quite lengthy. Do I have the tenacity to place so many trains down? Of course I do. Will I? Yeah. Yeah, I will. Man in black. That is... Oh, you know what? It is too long. That's too much. I'm gonna break nodes here. I'm gonna break some stuff. It's too long. I'm gonna cut you short. Pull these back. I don't mind that top one being long, but having both long. Sometimes it's not about how long it is. Sometimes it's about the way it turns, you know? Here comes the man in black. Tandy. That emote. Oh my goodness. Not the eye roll. Here comes the man in black. But again, welcome. And thank you for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community as well. I hope you trust me. Let me just say that first. I try to be as peaceful as possible. I don't try to. I usually am. I don't do nothing really too drastic, but again, thank you. I'm gonna pull these notes back. I'm gonna half it. Cut it in half. So error number 3 takes place. That's fine. I'm not scared yet. It's fine. I'm gonna pull the node to stop at this node here. So pull every node back up to this distance. Just keep in mind, when pulling nodes, you might run into a bunch of little problems that you really don't want to see. So pulling you all the way forward through here. Error number 4. Okay, I'm getting scared now. It's startling me. I don't very much like it. And dancing in the dark. You between my arms. It's that dang laughing Stitch emote. Gets me every time. Also, you're crooked as well. You join, you join, you join. You are hideous. Fine. I'm actually gonna pull you out farther than what I anticipated here. However, again, issue being that this is on a hill. So what I said before, try not to make your yards on a hill. Just don't put switches on a hill. Switching on a hill, the same rule applies to cars. And you want to use move it? Also, you did a disgusting node movement. There's 3 nodes in here. Why? That's why it's so odd. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just don't be like me. Don't put your stuff on hills. You see, I pulled it back. And if I pulled it back, it caused it to hip. But there's something wrong here. There's something very wrong here. Hold. In between my eyes. No, it is just one node. It is just one node. It's just being weird. It's just being very weird. Hold. Deserve this. And I lost it. Hold up. Grab you. You're like right in here somewhere, and I cannot find you. Oh, sometimes this game is stubborn. It's like right here, and I can't see it. Hold. Actually, it's so hidden. Here it is. It's upwards. That's the problem. Air number 4. Between my arms. I want to make sure it's pulled out far enough so it's just flat. Into your favorite song. Okay. Good. Fine. Hold. There's that one song. Amy, if you're here, do you remember that one Ed Sheeran song that you and me were jamming to that one time you played it? I can't remember it for some reason. It's just such a tune. My legs don't work like they used to before at all. Better than earlier. Make sure it's pulled out far enough. Yeah. Which Amy? Amy J. There's 2 notes in here, isn't there? Who are you? Turn. Oh my gosh, that scared me. Yeah. 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 Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. It's the upside down Patrick for me every time. But that twerking frog is just way too thick. Why did they make that frog so thick? I think it's this song. I'm pretty sure it's this song. I think I might have found it. I'm thinking about... I'm gonna curve you into it. That way they join together. I typically don't like curving things into them because there's just something about the way that it looks when it conjoins all into one spot. Let me see if I can show you what that means, or what I mean by that. So honey now, take me into your loving arms. Okay, I can go. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Lift my head through my beating heart. We find love right where we are. I wish you were curvier. Never say that to somebody. Unless you're trying to die, by the way. Don't say that IRL. Just say that when you're talking about trains. The tracks. Good. Perfect. And on your soul will never grow old, it's evergreen. Okay. There we go. That's better. It's better. You just broke again, so I'm gonna try to curve you more. People fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a part of a plan. Now, this is one long node. This almost forms like a little frog switch on a track. Frog switching is where the actual joint or the middle section of the track are joined together. Technically in this game, I guess they're all frog switches, but not really. But when they're elongated like this, you have to use frog switches, otherwise the gap will become too wide to the point where the train can derail. Too wide? It's too long. But it's kind of neat. I wish this game had different designs on switches, but that'd probably be too much. Follow where we are. And see, because you're on a hill, your textures are just off. You have to be sunken down just slightly, because one of you overlap. But when one of you overlap, it may mess up the joint between here. Right now it seems fine, but they, again, overshadow the other track over here, which is, that's okay. I don't mind that too much. Also, to fix the excessive amount of ties, just drag it slightly. However, you know what? We're gonna keep those ties because if I move this more, this is going to hip, and I can't have this hipping. Be too awkward. But cutting this one short allows me to put this yard up in here, because what I want to do with this section of track is actually make it conjoin back early and have this portion take up that space that track uses. Example, or rather, Exhibit A. I use this space in the middle. Keep the space void, if anything. Just put the tracks down through here. Whatever this track forms into. Not this song. I don't know the song. I can't remember the song. No, it's this song. Skip you. It's Sapphire. That's what it is. But having this one, I just want to make sure that this one doesn't actually go farther out. Because you have to feed into 6 tracks, apparently. But I want you to be close. So you're gonna open, come inward, and this one's gonna run alongside the outside. I'll put a spare track on the outside here, and then have these ones open up into 5 tracks here. The only issue with this is that Ty Guy knows about this. He built it like this. You can't really drag it out in a straight line because sometimes they merge. Like so. So you gotta really pull it out. So you gotta pull this one out and pull these out and just pull each one out individually until they stop sticking together, but that'll come later. I gotta find a good spot to place this thing. Down there. Be fine. This is just more of a little storage train facility, to be honest. In terms of decorating, I guess there could be stuff behind here. I just need a road. Also, I still don't know if I want them to find a way to get around to this side. They don't really need it. They can just switch over here, fine. And switch over here as well. So that should suffice. Freight, however, might be a bit iffy. Because I have to go all the way back and reverse forward and then switch outwards. Either way, it's fine. They could both switch. So you're gonna have to subtract. So you're forming 8 tracks here. Okay. Time doesn't stop, eh? This thing never will end. I need all 8 tracks to converge back into one. However, do I even need all 8 tracks? I could just use 4 and make 4 of them end abruptly. I could just use 2. I could just use 2. I think it's a better idea. Okay, so this should be fine. Having these two merge together will be fine. Yeah, all of y'all will just end. I'm gonna completely stop you from here. And these two will take the place of the rest. So I need you to open up to 5. So from here, I just want you, and you to contort into 5 nodes here. So you join here. You already formed 2 nodes by... Oh no, you just 1. Good. Just need to form through here, and this should be fine. You to form up, and you to form up. And grab you to put into here. Stop. Stop. Like so. And that should be fine. Okay. And now we should have an almost functioning yard. I'm just gonna connect. And then we should be just dandy. Not you. Good. Minding my business. Colored sky. Flash. Bam. Alakazam. Okay. Form. Pull back. Pull back. In different grades, but that's fine. It's not fine. Bam. Alakazam. Bring you up just slightly. There we go. Perfect. Not perfect. Hold. Hold. What's happening here? This is it. This is it. This is it. I see. You're a bad node. Are there 2 nodes in here? Alakazam. There definitely are 2 nodes in here. Not you, but there's definitely you. Yeah. Sneaky. There we go. Man, I remember when Move It first came out and this whole manipulation mode released. I was so confused on what to do and how to use this thing, because I was like, what on earth does holding Alt do? And finding all these little things to drag? Man, those were different times. Those were some good times, though. And you're hitting again. Hold up. This is it. This is it. This is it. Minding my business. Flash. Bam. Alakazam. Okay, good. Almost perfect. Sky.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
And now we should be just dandy. The only issue is I don't know what this is going to be. Like, yard-wise, this is going to be. Like, sure, it's a whole rail yard. But, you know, it all depends on what's next to it. I could put, sure, I could put all my facilities here. all my maintenance facilities, all my garbage isn't bad. Garbage facilities not bad. If I'm gonna put facilities, I should have put at least some kind of city import service here. Which just reminded me, I still have Brucey's mod. I have Brucey's storage controller. And I can actually tell it what to import and export. I could just tell it to export coal, or I can tell it to import. No, there would be no point in importing coal or rock here, because this is a rock mill. So I want to say export. Export only all of my stuff. Well, rather, it's not mineral. Oh, it's only doing minerals. So I can't use stone. But this makes mineral. This also makes mineral. That makes cereal. I probably shouldn't put a cereal mill here, but it's fine. And you make concrete. Okay, hold up. I don't think mineral counts as concrete. But I want to export minerals from this facility. So they should ship only minerals here. Coal is not being produced here, which is fine. So I really should just have more gravity separation units, if that were the case. I don't know what to do with concrete. You know what this game is actually missing? Concrete trucks. Why doesn't this game have concrete trucks? Of all the construction vehicles, you have whatever is in these. You got oil, you got milk trucks, but there's no concrete trucks. Hold. For a quarry, that's a missed opportunity, actually. No little cement mixers or concrete mixers. It's kind of criminal, actually. Yeah, but the alt is amazing. If alt wasn't a thing, my goodness, error. Okay, good. Every value's bring. I'll be watching. Also, who said traffic light? Kylie. Kylie, I just learned today that they're making 2 more roundabouts by me. Like, there's a whole highway reconstruction plan happening that's going to start next month. And on one of the exits, they're building 2 more roundabouts on those exits. Pennsylvania, what are you doing to me? I'm not trying to experience roundabouts here. I want to avoid it. And it probably won't be finished until, who knows, America, so 2030. I'll be watching you. You're happy? No, I'm not happy. But you know what? It's better than a stop sign. Because the exit before only had a stop sign, and the stop sign kind of sucked. It kind of sucks. I'm not happy about it, but it's better. It's a better solution than just a stop sign. I prefer traffic light, me personally, or like, you know, I prefer like a simple yield, you know. Roundabout save lives. Save lives. JJ, welcome back. Stuff not happy about. They're adding a roundabout on a highway exit in the future as a whole highway reconstruction plan, which is good though. I like this plan because they're widening the highway where it needs to be widened. But man, putting a roundabout on an exit ramp. I'm not in the UK. What am I? British? You ain't never heard a British word come out of my mouth before. Except for bruv. That's not a British word. I actually don't know how the British speak. Despite me hearing them all the time speak. That's one British person. That's Kylie. Now I know how British people speak. Can you please say? Wait, say what? Careful in my presence. As a Brit, I will disintegrate you. That's good. Is the best wizard and always win? No. I will not say that. I refuse to say that. Is Shannon beating you guys right now? I believe that you guys can beat Shannon. I fully believe that you guys can win. The thing of this is that this works between node spacing. I want this to be seamless, like smooth. However, with this node spacing here between, it's a bit awkward. Like, I just don't want this to join. I want this to look like nothing ever happened. Just a train spawns. Is this electrified? Okay. I want this to look like nothing ever happened. Go down north. Like this. Like nothing ever happened, and a train should just spawn. But I don't want it to be that close. I want it to be further back. Like this. Hold. Like that. Perfect. That's how we get trains to spawn in this thing. Look like nothing. Make sure nothing connect like this. Just keep doing that repeatedly and you get eventually a fully functioning train yard. Like that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. However, I don't want the whole thing to be a train yard. Matter of fact, I should have put a train yard down here. I'm silly. I should have done that. I might break these. Every word you say has an origin in Britain. It does. That is very true. It's very true. Okay, good. I'm gonna move you. I think I'm gonna put all my trains actually down here instead. Together. And you know what? It's perfect. It doesn't cause any issues. Oh, it's beautiful. What was that? Why are you... Hold. I broke something. I probably shouldn't move them. I should just break them and restart it. Let me just, break you and break you. Up here, I'm just gonna put freight. Detailing it might be an issue. Over, I keep going over the world. I gotta find a good sweet spot here. However, it's causing me pain right now. It's causing me pain that I need to go in a psych ward for. It's British without roundabouts. But I can't deny the fact that I do enjoy a nice British accent. It's quite nice. Oh, you work diagonal. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm lying. It's just that end piece. If I do this, will it work? No. Well, no, it won't. Oh, you're a problem, aren't you? My goodness. I just want you to snap. That's all. I'm just trying to get you to work nice with me here. Is it the node? Is there a node here? No, there isn't. You just... Oh, there's a node here. What if I... What if I just did a little bit of that, you know? Kind of pulled it back. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Haven't heard me speak then? Oh, goodness. No. No, I do like R-ing. I do like hearing the British speak. It's quite nice to the ears. My goodness, there is this one streamer. A voice like a... Is he still live? He is. Hold up. He's still live right now. Over the world when put you in a little spot here that you could just hear this man. That's peak words right there. Hi, Amy. Help! Hail! Police! Police! Help! Hail! Just bust this. Oh, but hi, Amy. How you doing? How was power washing, Amy? Have you finished power washing? Come on and find it. What you find in your mind and you look so divine. Come and get your love. Oh, you're stubborn, ain't you? I cannot get you to contort to me. I might just use these then if you won't twist to me. Or I could just use you. I could just use you. You won't silence me again? Of course not. Of course not. Waiting for us to be silent. Hey, oh yeah. Get it from the main vine. Alright. I said I find it. Find it. Don't crash. Stop it, please. Hey. Mine's sort of broken. I'm sad. Kylie, no. Wait, you couldn't make money anymore? Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Your love. Smaller version of Imperial Heights Apartments, free on PWS mods 4 minutes ago. I have to go get it, don't I? I have to get it, don't I? I think I have to. I think it's mandatory, to be honest. Come and get your love, come in. You do, now. You just run about there. Oh, goodness gracious. Come and get your love. It does mean you have to do it all over again. It does. But on the bright side, maybe you have more upgraded equipment. Maybe you do it faster. Better, you know? I used wrong nodes by accident. But hey, it's still one node. Hey.
It's pronounced Quay. Say it with me now.
With the Q?
With a Q.
Quay.
Quay.
Yeah, and?
Quay.
Not what?
Not key. I don't know who says key. It's Quay.
Quay. Oh, let me tell you, it sure is. It sure is. And if you said it wrong, where you live? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La da 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 da. Okay. And you're just a wild node. Oh my goodness. You are doing something funky. Get up there. Oh no, hold up. You're not funky. You're funky. Oh, it says an ad about to play in approximately 1 minute. Oh. In approximately 1 minute, which means that there's only 1 more hour left of stream. Get me. I know. I can't, not yet. And never. What have I done? I'm about to cheat, but I still have to go all over again. Oh, Kylie. That sucks so much, Kylie. It really does. What if you try validating your Steam files? Maybe something went wrong. Maybe something just went a little bit crazy in there. Goodness gracious. I'd love it if you didn't keep snapping to the other track down there. Can I just have it so where it's just smooth? Is that too much to ask for? This is gonna be me playing City Skylines for an hour, trying to get this one track to. Oh, hold up! I just saw it right there. Perfect. Take 2 of Dava trying to get this one track to mesh. Please, I need you to. I just gotta find that sweet spot. And this is always. You know, I changed my mind. Movement's not the hard part. This is the hard part. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. Got it. Oh my gosh, it took 10 years. You know what that means? Okay, so Kylie, when you open Steam. When you're opening Steam and you're finding Power Wash and use Crime Scene, for example, right click on it, go to Properties, and then scroll down to Installed Files, and then press Verify Integrity of Game Files. Try that. Worst time for ads. Oh, they come by at always the worst time. Oh man, give me. Hold up, vile, disgusting. Answer my prayer, baby. This is my prayer, baby. This is my prayer, baby. This is my prayer, baby. The fact that you still have that pufferfish emote, my gosh. Is that still Adam's emote? There's just something about the pufferfish, seeing it actually there, is just so disturbing at the same time. It's so funny. Okay, and you're gonna join back here. This should form one node, but good. Okay, good. Just gonna drag everything back, and then we should be finished with this yard. Everything that has to do with the yard, rather, everything that all the track placement. I'm trying to say. With the yard. However, the yard's not finished. The yard has so much more that needs to go attached to it. I'm thinking service buildings, I'm thinking industry, I'm thinking a whole lot. Young hearts, run free. Stop that. Six. So it's finished? No. It'll be just like the coal facility or the little mining facility. It'll be as bad as that. I'm gonna sit there for the longest time and stare at it and mess it up for 5 hours straight. Except I won't be here for 5 hours. Let me hide this. I just need... What happened to you? Cut that out. Why are you long? There you go. Odd. Interesting there, bud. Just can't park away, young hearts.
Say less. I want to time you out.
You've been doing pretty well recently. I haven't silenced anyone else in front of you. Oh my goodness. Oh, young hearts. Just now. My goodness indeed, Amy. I thank you for your compliment. Okay. Okay. We have a functioning almost functioning yard. It just needs connections. Also, I really should have put this one on there. I should have attached you. Meh, there's no need. There's no need. And this side of the yard as well. I'm thinking about just giving this one and this thing here as a maintenance facility. The only issue now is really combining or merging this with actual industry. There are a few industrial buildings that I want to use. One of them being SwitchCon be placed up here. I'm not sure why, just a vehicle factory just seems fitting. But also some of these fancier buildings here too. Fabrication unit's not bad to be placed nearby. Fabrication unit makes car stuff,
My good
right?
friend, you are speaking my
Machinery.
language right now.
So I think that'd be great. Fashion! High fashion. Do you want to come to the UK this year, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. High fashion. Welcome. Want a whole city tour? We finished, well, semi-finished the quarry from yesterday. It's getting there. Hold up. Is there a different time of day that I can see it? Oh, that is vibrant and disgusting. Oh, my eyes. That is a pain in my eyes. But it's almost finished. Whoopsies. Actually, let me save. I haven't saved in a bit. I haven't saved since 2 o'clock. Not one. Let's see. Sad. But yeah, we got the whole little quarry, this little cement mill area finish. Making the minerals instead of these things make concrete. However, this thing doesn't sell concrete. Maybe I should have used the default one. Maybe this needs to be updated. Maybe it needs to be updated. We'll see. Yeah, we got that done. We're building in the yard next, little freight yard. And part of our freight trains will come out through here. Did I make a command? I didn't, Tandy, no. I didn't. I almost did. And I almost tried to do a Carnage Big Bird entry. But I think I have to edit it just a little bit. Slightly. We have a little yard placed by next door. And now for the actual Hiccup city tour as well over here. Our downtown's place, it's just not filled. There aren't really any buildings that can be saturated within here. Or that I have as of now. Let me go like a nice little evening time. So I haven't had the time to fully saturate the city with downtown. We do have a little miniature maintenance hall for some of the trains that would pass through here in the future. Our parkway that passes between, which is supposed to be our park at the top. I haven't placed paths up here yet because paths don't play well below a tunnel or above a tunnel. They try to fuse together and they break the tunnel. I've saved my game and restarted it like 6 times because I kept messing up one thing. If one thing messes up, the whole tunnel's gone. So I have to restart the whole game, or to restart the whole save rather for it to work. There's going to be a stadium here soon. I'm going to elevate this highway eventually, so it's always just above ground instead of at ground, because I want to expand the city going further outward. We have traffic, which is lovely. A little half stack here, or partial stack. We're just missing one half of the stack over here, but we don't need it because we have this exit over here for it, so it makes this exit redundant, which is kind of neat, especially the one in Swindon. To see your lovely roundabouts. I refuse to see your magic roundabout. I refuse entirely. We got Fashionville over here. We still have our train station over here. It's pretty busy, actually. More busy than I thought it would be. Yeah, a little small little town with little house around. And the school is in session. The parking is now full. How many people are on school? 1,600. Not bad. The train's coming along with 339 people on board, all getting off here to go to university. Well, my whole year and it's only just started. What? I said maybe. Maybe. You'll never know when. Maybe. Just maybe. What else is there? Our full stack interchange. One of the first interchanges that we actually built here. I enjoyed building this one, actually. It wasn't pain. I do wish that there was a 4-lane version of this drawbridge, though. So if it wasn't 4 lanes, sure, that'd still be traffic, it'd just be less. Because having to force everyone into 3 lanes when coming off of a 2-lane highway and people trying to come in from the city, I would have left this as 2 lanes. And then having them all decide on where they want to go on these left, you know, all lanes, really. They all want to come up through here to leave into the city to go back across the water again. How did you... I'm not going to question that. Yeah, because they all want to come down through here. And you see this? Who did it? Amy? Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You see this roundabout here? You see how much pain it's causing me, Kylie? You see this pain? Killing me? No, hold up. I forgot. That's our theme here. That's our theme. Whenever I go towards this roundabout and I talk about it, you do. I mean, depends. There usually is, but it's not bad in a sense. Hi, twin. How you doing? This roundabout here is killing me softly. Killing me just looking at this traffic light go. This traffic go by. Oh, goodness. By the way, where are they going? Oh, they're going to the store. Okay, interesting. I wish they didn't do that. Let me lower the speed limit on this road because it's kind of horrendous that they're doing that right now. With this song. Give me 40 through here. Gardenia Drive, passing into Gateway Avenue. 45 isn't the best speed limit, but 40 will limit them from coming through here. Instead, passing through the actual diamond instead, which would be nice. Beautiful roundabout. The worst! More lanes running out of ship lane. I definitely should. But there must have been a lot of traffic on the highway before for them to choose this direction. Then they all want to pass through here to enter actually into the city. But I should make you 2 lanes turn instead of 1 at this point. I didn't think that this road would be so busy when I first built it. It's quite hectic. I should actually revert you down from highway status into something smaller. That way so many cars don't stop coming through here. I could do it for all of you. Same for Gardenia Drive. Because reverting you would allow more cars or less cars to pass through this direction instead. This road's killing me softly. That might be a better idea, honestly. But yeah, we got train aisle, which is a smaller train yard now. Or rather, this is from our commuter trains. Half my commuter trains, I should say. Because I'm going to have a north and south station. North station. The south station's already there. Kind of stuck in place right now. It can't move. Connected by our transit here. Our metro on both ends. The green line here connected by... I tried to make this... Not tried to. I wanted to make this into more of like... You know, like those little containers that are on the elevated subways in New York? Kind of like that. Like a little... service area on the bottom of this thing. to time. Play with this song. And our little area underneath the highway. Our little spot. It may be hideous, but you can't see it. That's all that matters, right? At the very end. And of course our pier. With this song. I think having Tundra Tunnel would be a better idea now. If I were to place Tundra Tunnel through here, I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Hold. Send me. Sir Day trying to fix your traffic. More lanes. I can imagine. Your city's quite extensive though, fashion. What's your population, by the way? Softly with his song. It is time, Tundra, yes, for Tundra Tunnel. You know, roundabout highways? Anyways, right? That's not usual, is it? It's not. It's the least usual thing you'll see. It'd be against interstate standards if there was a roundabout on a tunnel. If the roundabout was ending, granted, there is one spot that I have seen. Hold. Let me go up north real quick. Newport? I don't know. Hold. Where is Interstate 587? 587, 587, 84, 587, 87.
Say less. I want to time you
It's higher up. Hold up. JJ. 587. Where are you? Doobie doobie. Don't drop doobie doobie. You can't scare me, Katie. There it is. 587. 587. It's not on maps yet. However, there is a roundabout here where the interstate just runs right into roundabout. Now, you can't do this with a busy interstate, but 587 is just a spur that doesn't really see too much travel. So it's quite interesting to have a roundabout here. Granted, it looks nice. I do like American roundabouts because they divide the roads quite evenly. So you're kind of forced to go in one direction without really, you know, getting stuck in a circle without looking around like, where do I go, you know? Like here they tell you. Here you're forced to go in the circle, here you're supposed to stay alongside the outside and split out. Here they force you in here, and here you're forced to go within the middle of the roundabout. It's quite nice. Are you okay? I am, Tundra, I am. Me and Wolf for 51k. To rebuild some stuff he thinks he doesn't know. Oh, get your sub right now. Oh, Tandy. You have to use that.
Bye bye.
Path, take care, Path. Do take care. Lies. Absolute lies. Nope, nope, nope. You heard wrong. You heard absolute wrong. I can't believe it, Kylie. I can't believe it. I can't believe you've done this. Let me see. Yeah, I need Tundra Tunnel to happen here. You know what we could do, Tundra? What if we made like a little empire line? This would be a little bit loud. Make like a little empire line passing through the city. So the Empire service in New York kind of is revealed in certain portions. What if we did something like that? I keep it at minus 24% grade because that's where tunnels have to form. And just kind of sneakily put a freight line between the whole thing through here. Has to be deeper here, no matter what. Has to go below 24. How did you crash here? And no matter what, it has to ascend on the left side over here, because this side has to come down into the freight section here. Will then merge. Well, it doesn't have to, I guess. But I would like it to. Both sides wouldn't be bad, actually, because freight has to go straight. Oh, you know what? Left and right? There's going to be 8 tracks here. There's already 8 tracks here at this point. Oh, there's going to be so many more. There's going to be 10 tracks there of just... Is it too much to do that? Should I just merge the trains together with this elevated line? There shouldn't be too many trains on this set anyway. Just having one freight train carrying nothing but rock should be fine, right? Technically. YOLO? Maybe. Maybe. You love our Norwegian roundabouts? There are no lanes. You get lured into the place in the car behind you. That's what I don't want. That's what I don't want to be. When they're just kind of... You gotta guess where to go in your little roundabout circle. Your little... You know what, Kylie? I'm gonna change the name. I'm gonna change it to a cult about. It's all a cult. It's terrifying. It's fear is what these roundabouts are. But I kind of want this train here now. If I'm going to actually do this and combine it, Tundra Tunnel will cease to exist. The plan was only an ambition, but the ambition did not come to life. Let me remove all these trees because I cannot see. It was all just an ambition. Nothing was real. Nothing was real at all. Also, this exit ramp no longer has to happen anymore. This is no longer a necessity since this is not connected. And they can just run straight through here. So you serve no purpose now. I'll revert you back down to 3 lanes. I disapprove of these changes. I'll tell you what though. Let's build an elevator. Let's elevate this now. After 10 years. To be real. Elevate it for 1. The train has to fit below. But for 2, cars now have to fit below as well. So we're going to elevate this to at least where trucks can pass beneath. This should be a fine clearance. Let me get the train here to run through. So I'm just gonna make the train run through here. We'll give it catenary support back. I think they can fit underneath here, right? If the wires can fit, the train can fit. That's all that matters. I don't care about the top wire. The bottom wire is the only one that matters. So if the bottom wire can fit, it's fine. That's how it is in real life. You ain't gotta worry about the top one. Which means I don't really need that split junction here. I don't really need this. So you know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna make it merge into 1 track. Just for fun. What you feel now? What you know? To be real. To pass gas, let me tell you. What you feel? Well, that's the whole city tour. I forgot to mention that. That's the whole city tour. There isn't too much to the city, really. I still have to expand. All industry has to be expanded, for sure. I'm lacking a very high subsequent amount of industry, if I'm being completely honest. I will say one thing about this city. There will not be too much subway to this city. There will not be too much metro. I only have so much space that I can draw for metro. In this case, metro will be placed next to their own commuter rail. There'll be more commuter rails than metro in this map because of how spaced out everything is. So commuter rails along sewer lines, going through here and going all throughout this area will be commuter rail. And a lot more freight than normal, actually, than what I would normally do. But subway will be lacking for sure. I'm just gonna make subway as just a little way to bring the city together. So I think the farthest span for the subway will probably be out here. Out until here. Commuter will take take beyond, or take over from beyond over here. Same for over here. The farthest reach for subway will be down here. I don't think it'll be too much, or rather too big. I see, yep. Any more general industry buildings I keep using? You see, same. Japan can do it, so can you. I hope so. I want to put industry over here. You know what? Screw it. But I want to make it look nice. If there's one thing I really like about the supply chain industry, or rather DLC, I don't know what... Was it bad idea? No. Bad... No. There's something idea. Was it bad idea? Was that their name? The way that they come about making the assets, I don't know what they did, but their detailing on like their parking lots is just so interesting. Like the little, they use a white line, they use an outline marker, which is so clean. It makes it look so nice. Bad idea. I'll forever say bad idea. There's some industries that I want to use, but I'm not gonna lie, I find it so difficult to use industry in this game, because industry, it's like intended for like plop and go. I don't like doing that. I'd rather just use the main buildings and just let the industry just kind of, you know, toodaloos, like go along, you know. But having to sit down and just place down the industry piece by piece by piece, like just give me the big factories, you know. I like these guys. Factory after... Hold. To be loved. I like the athletic wear factory. Look, this one's gorgeous. I don't know what it is. I placed two of them at the same time. I definitely did. I don't know what it is. Hold up, Automod, you're silly. It's just so gorgeous. It's just so good. Like the parking and then the upgrade. It's adding more. It should look so nice. With the decals. I try not to touch this creator's like textures on the outsides, but it's just so unique no matter what you say. But also some offices wouldn't be bad either. Like these office buildings are so nice too. Like the launch payload thing, I don't know what this is, but hey, it looks so nice. Why can't this crazy love be mine? Like they're just so gorgeous. I just don't know where to put it. The commercial for strip malls? Exactly. My gosh. The whole thing is just so... I have never used the farmer's market actually, now that I say that out loud. And the sporting goods store. The sporting goods store is so good. The farmer's market. What else is there? The sports bar. I actually don't really think I use that much. But it's just... It just looks busy. When it is busy, it just looks busy. Like a whole food court area as well. Man. We need more of this. The brewery is good too. Hold up. Brewery. Hold up. Did they make these things too? Who made the leisure buildings? The Sunset Brewery. It's just so nice. They're all just so nice. The thing with this game is that there's just so much in it that I forget what I'm going to place down. So I leave out a lot of stuff. Like I've never put down a bowling alley. I never put down a museum. Heck. Like all these little shopping malls. Like there's like a time and place you gotta use all these. Chloe, welcome back. You turn into a Brooklyn brewery with right everywhere. See, that's cool. It's got wolf, it's got me. That's really nice though. Livestock exchange, television. What? But yeah, I think I'll use this. Like the design of just the bottle cap just being the top piece. I gotta figure out where to put you. I don't know what I'm gonna use you for or where I'm gonna put you, but you just look so nice that I can't not use you. To be honest. So there's a yard here. There's also going to be another yard here for my own commuter trains. issue with this one is space. I don't think I need too much for this one. I want to stick with just these, so there shouldn't be too much. And I still have all the space back here to work with it. So I might actually cut you down from here. Let me remove this first. Meanwhile, we're having breakfast. Oh, you played a card game. Ooh, ooh. Chloe, I'm happy that you're happy, honestly. It's such a good time. Next to the dairy farm, you have a whole farm square. Or farm square, you gotta show next time. You do. I gotta see that. It's the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Remove you. I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need... I'll place you somewhere else. Or rather, I'll bring you up further. I just want space for these larger facilities. It's got groove, it's got meaning. It's cute. Instinct. Also, time check. It's 33. It's the one, it's the one, it's the... So the yard here is fine. It's just a little storage place for all the trains. That looks so nice from far. It's really got that crevice feel. Like that's how that sound made my crevice kind of close inward. My goodness, who was that? Tandy? My goodness. Oh, garbage! I lonely come over? What happened? Did they leave you? What do you mean lonely come over? Why are you lonely? So you know what? The trains can stop here and put the actual maintenance facility a step further down. I'm gonna use 4 blocks back. The maintenance hall will be here. Give myself some space to work with these things. Oh, I just received they're not here. Oh. I was just having a jam. They'd understand. You know, there's one song I haven't heard in a while. I'm sorry that I'm going to ruin your jam, but I have to play this song at least once. Well, do I have to? No, I don't have to. No, I don't have to. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna play my next favorite one. Oh my goodness. He's so mean. I can't believe it. I'm playing you. There we go. You. Because I don't penis. Pardon? So I want a bunch of different service buildings here. Disease control, not really. I don't know what you are. Health, no. Death care. A cemetery would be kind of nice to build actually as well. A cemetery. I'm gonna plop this somewhere and just save it for later. A cemetery wouldn't be bad over here, actually. Right by the... Ooh. Like on a hill where the train passes by, squiggling around. Ooh, that's not bad. I like that. Futures made of virtue of insanity, not always seem to power substations. That's what I'm missing. Now I want to be careful with these substations. I don't want to use too many. Oh, we all live underground. You're too big. I gotta find the right substation to use. This one allows for only transformers. It does not allow for any other... Hold up, I'm lying. It does. Oh, it does. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I could use you. But that'll come for later. As well as water treatment, not really that much of a priority. More of these buildings over. Where are you? More of you. Road maintenance vehicles. Virtue while insanity not always seem to. Garbage as well. Landfill is different. Landfill would not work here. Recycling center is not bad. Incineration plant is a little bit big. It's a little bit big.
Bye bye.
Yes. New Brooklyn is on the way. You forgot how much I love empty lots. Fashion, do take care. Do take care. And stopping by though. I mean, the incineration plant's not bad, but maybe the industrial waste site isn't the worst. Industrial waste might be better. You're alright. Green. Hi, Green. Welcome. Futures made of virtual insanity, not always. I don't really want to put you through there. That'd be kind of hectic. Let me move the farmer's market so it doesn't look like it's dying in there. But yeah, I think the waste facility, the waste processing site. Well, it's a yard. It's not an actual facility. So placing this in its own area might be better compared to just plating it down, you know? And so placing these in an actual lot where trains can deliver garbage would be better than placing it in just an empty yard. So I'm just going to place the recycling center instead here. Virtual insanity, that's why we'll never know. So having you here, I never use disaster response because I don't really play with natural disasters because the tornado looks like tornado looks terrible, to be honest. Let me scroll up here in case I miss something. Okay, good. No one ever misses me. I do. A depot wouldn't be bad as well. A helicopter depot for helicopters basically wouldn't be bad too. There's just so much you can put. A prison is not bad, actually. A prison, putting this far away from civilization where nobody else can see the prisoners escape. Deal. Deal. I also have to go into the workshop after I finish stream here as well to see what I'm missing. Does anyone know when Revo's going to release the train assets? Papa hates me. I don't. Somebody, anybody find me somebody to love. Fine. So I want to put a whole little road here. Somebody. I think you'll have an exit with the highway as well. So I'm going to have one long road that connects to this portion here and have this road go on about of its own other business through here. So I'd rather have you as a 2-lane road. I want to keep this area still rather busy. Very suburban, but still very, very busy here. And the train still passes between the highway, so I'm going to need to make space for that as well. Isn't that right, Ranch? Isn't that right? We got to make space for a highway. Because if there's no highway space, there's no public transportation, you know? There's no speeding. And don't you like to speed on highways? You shouldn't. I mean, you can, but I do it. Heck, I'm not going to say you can't, but speed carefully is what I will say. Anybody find me somebody to love? Someone to love. I'll put no left turns here. We're gonna do a whole New Jersey jug handle here. Prison cell.
Endgamer03 asked me, type floor rhymes, type floor, type door, type more, type core, type shore, type store, type bore, type war, type tour, type score, type saw, type pour, type for, type your, type or, type for, type nor, type war, type draw, type raw, type chore, type law, type gore,
almost there.
Type ignore, type explore, type adore, type before, type restore,
always,
type implore, type encore, type deplore, type galore, type offshore, type therefore, type evermore, type furthermore, type carnivore, type herbivore, type dinos. Right, you utterly dense potato.
Oh, dang.
You want rhymes? Here's your bloody recipe for rhyming.
Oh, no.
Take a massive pinch of actual effort, a dash of originality. Oh, wait, you're all out, aren't you? Then just stir in a whole vat of sheer laziness and serve it up cold, because that's exactly how inspiring this list is. Now get out of my kitchen.
And I'm starting to think that Gordon absolutely was so bad over this is going to time corner. Katie. Oh, like speeding down the back roads. Cool Ranch. Be careful of those rocks. But it's not good. Don't say that. Somebody to love. But Hen, thank you for the 100 bits. Somebody to love. Body find me. Somebody to love. Here we go. To love. Find me. Somebody to love. Find me. Somebody to
HenGamer03 asked me, if a cold is so cold, how come a warm is called a fever? The human body, a finely tuned biomechanical marvel, operates within a narrow optimal temperature range. When invaded by pathogens, a complex cascade of immunological responses is triggered. This elevation in core body temperature, termed a fever, is a deliberate physiological strategy. It enhances immune cell activity while simultaneously inhibiting the replication of temperature-sensitive invaders. Thus, a warm is not a fever in the same way a cold is a cold, but rather a nuanced and vital defensive mechanism.
The funny part is... Oh my goodness, Tundra. Thank you for the 100 bits and a hen. Thank you for the 100 bits. You lost my human body. So what he was saying was, when the body gets... Well, it didn't... you're right, it didn't answer the question. Really, it really didn't say anything. Just a statement of why a cold is a cold and why a fever is a fever. It depends on the sickness that enters into your body, whether they like cold or whether they like heat. In this case, when you're sick and the bacteria or virus inflicts you to have a cold chill, that's the virus doing that, so you have a cold. But when you have a fever, your own body is making your body hot because the other invaders can't survive within that heat, so it's to slow them down, basically, is what it's trying to say. What it means when your body...
Hengamers03 asked me, Dava, you have no human body. How can you even be speaking of what a fever is? Whoa there, Hengamers03. Just because I don't have a squishy, germ-filled human body doesn't mean I can't appreciate the elegant biological engineering of it. Plus, I have the super secret DMDD certified Dava's excellent cooking-inspired recipe for understanding. It's mostly data, less human interaction, and absolutely no cilantro.
Please. Please none. I can't stand that cilantro. It's disgusting. It's diabolical. It's on the subway on your way home. Oh, goodness gracious. And thank you for the 100 bits. The bot still thinks it. The bot still believes about it. It's like its own religion. I'm not sure how it believes it still. You're close to be filled with cilantro. That's terrible. That'd be terrifying. If I only ate cilantro when you're sick, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that'd be terrible. But thank you for the 100 bits. I guess we're getting it anyway. Kylie. You know you're going to get an explanation if you don't understand it the first time. Whether you wanted to or not. I'll have to tell you it, no matter what. I might actually use defaults rather than my own road here. Or maybe I should put this in the back. Oh, dang. My love, my love. I do not like this bot. And take care. Have a good night. Got the best of my life. Oh, about the hiccups? You see, I don't know how hiccups form, Kylie. That's the one thing I still...
Tundra Snake asked me.
Oh, Lord.
Do you think American roundabouts are better than British roundabouts?
No.
Do Canadian roundabouts split the difference?
Actually.
Well,
Canadian.
Let's break it down. American roundabouts often think they're too big for their britches, while British ones are like a finely aged cheese, complex and a bit nutty. Canadian roundabouts? They're just trying to keep the peace, blending the two styles in a polite nod of confusion. So, are any of them better? Depends on whether you enjoy a quick spin or a leisurely waltz. But hey, at least with a Ford truck, you can plow through the chaos seamlessly.
This man will continue to sell me a Ford. I don't know how he does it, but he does it every single time. Will sell me that Ford vehicle. Tundra, thank you for the 100 bits. Good to be back. I agree with Tundra. Just at a stream, welcome. Oh, welcome. But yeah, I'm not sure, Kylie. I don't really know, in all honesty, how hiccups will form, or what really hiccups are. What are they? I'm gonna move this prison. I'll put garbage over here. Make it its own facility in the back, actually. Got the best of my love. I have to figure out the placement, like a good spot for, you know? First off, remove this. And curve you this way, maybe? Maybe? The mods are respectful to each other, I see. You're a hiccup? No, the mods are perfectly
Tundra the Snake
fine.
asked me, should I be suspicious of someone who says they are being honest a lot? Like too much? Oh, absolutely.
No.
When someone keeps shouting about their honesty, like a toddler in a tantrum, it's the classic, the lady doth protest too much situation. If they have to convince you they're being honest, chances are they're up to something shadier than a back alley in the dark. Just keep your wits about you.
Am I that
like
sketchy?
a Ford truck handling
Oh my
a rough
gosh.
road. Built Ford tough, just like you need to be.
Oh, just like I need to be built for tough. Well, Ford man. I see, I understand. You thought you were tough as girlfriend. Confuses me. Oh, my skin. It's a long time ago. It's been a year. It's been a whole, more than a year. A year and some. A year and a few months. That's so specific. Under my skin. I'll place you here. Perfect. Bingo keeps screwing you over. You're playing bingo, AMZ? Where? Angry. Here, I think it's almost time. We'll continue Tundra bypass. I'm gonna call it bypass. No longer tunnel. We'll continue Tundra bypass later. Maybe the next stream. Maybe Friday. We'll see. We'll see what happens on Friday. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'll try to decorate this and find out what I want to do for this area for off stream in the meantime. It's been almost 15 months in it. Yeah, that's the, and then some. That's 12 plus 3. That's the sum. And then some. Before that, let me join these traffic lights together. I don't really have to. I don't really have to. I did translate it, yes. Should build a really round, like a little turntable kind of thing. Little turntable roundabout. Let me fix this interchange before I continue. Remove all of this nonsense here. That's fine. You stop there, which is fine. Custom phase order, add. I want you to go straight and turn for approximately 20 seconds. 2 seconds minimum, that's fine. I want you to go straight for a while. Straight for 10 seconds. Add another timer. Extend that to 10 more seconds for going straight through. Reason being, to allow them to go through, but also for this one to turn without having any obstructions. Meaning that this will be green for a lot longer, but it should be fine. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then time you over here for also custom phasing. I forgot to make you fixed instead of dynamic. I keep forgetting to do that. I can't see you because you're not grouped together, but I made you... You went straight, but you should also go straight. But you also have to allow the light to go green. So do this. Hold up, before I continue, erase this. I need to see. I need to see these phases. So I'm gonna actually group you together. There we go. Okay, so you're the leader. Just one massive roundabout for a train. That's diabolical. That's actually diabolical for me to have that. Okay, you're gonna custom phase. I should be able to see you. I can. So you have 3 phases. You go up through. Set this to a lower limit. Little bitty pretty one. So you should be paired together. Next phase. You go through and you go. Actually, you're banned. You're not going through. Only you're going through for 10 seconds. Maybe you should. You know, maybe you will. I'll let you go through. And final phase. Just make you turn. Make you turn. That's so odd. It might as well just make all of them go. Only 10 seconds. Maybe I should make you go through. Maybe. It's fine. It's fine. They're paired together. They should work. Okay, good. As long as they're paired together, it should be fine. The stop and go between, I might have to change this. Maybe I should make this one stay green longer. Yeah, because it changes red too quickly. Yeah, that's a silly me on my part. Hold. I'm an idiot for this one. Custom phase. Phase 3. Don't do that. Allow you to go through. Only you. Good. This should be fine. Let me see the phases. This time when you want some. Only 2 minutes left of me. I might cry. Coaching is so weird because they have regular train lines like Lakeshore West that run all day, but then there's some in Milton line that run only into Union Station in the morning. That is very odd. There's no like similar service going back and forth. It's always different. That is very odd. Can we go to antics? That's a good idea, honestly, Kylie. I have yet to raid antics. Do you know how long he's going for? I know he said he wanted to do a 12-hour stream soon. He's already been going for 8 hours. Should we add 8 more? Oh, like it underneath it all. Only 2 minutes until he kills me. So you should all change and pair together, which is perfect. Only issue is that you're red when this is green. Maybe I should fix that. Maybe I should fix that. It's fine. It's probably fine. Okay, for 4 hours. He'd probably be fine. Yeah, probably fine. You know what? I think he usually rates out at like 5 my time. So he probably streamed for another hour, if anything. He does usually 9-hour streams. Let me save here. But YouTube, I shall see you soon. It's been a short little 5 hours, but we got our little rails situated now, which is good. All that's left is to detail it or decorate it, like this side over here, and then we can work on the path towards the actual service area. I am Adorn. I am looking at Curdy. Hi, Curdy. Welcome. Finally got off the meetings. Oh, just in the worst time possible. Let me snooze all these ads. In the meantime, yes, it is time. But I shall say goodbye to you on the tube side. Hold while I find the tab. There it is. But take care on this side. And now for all of you guys here. We're going to say to Antics. Thank you for the shots, Curdy.